This is the gain.
Yeah, this is the game for whatever.
Oh,
So anyways, welcome to episode 99, everybody. My name is James.
Yeah. Damn, I've been saying 98 this whole time. My bad. I fucked up.
This is Austin.
It's Austin.
And welcome to the dark side of the mic. Today we have two special guests, Robert Cadillo, Clayton Perez.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Welcome.
No
welcome.
Having
problem,
us.
man.
Special guest.
Super fan. This is a long time in the making.
Emphasis on special.
I know Robert had asked for y'all to come on a while back, I think.
Yeah, a while back, didn't get no response, I guess, because other reasons.
Got tied up. Man, these headphones really suck.
Dude, it'll be okay, bro.
Yeah. So, what's up? What's been up, guys?
Not
How's y'all's
Not
week
much.
so far?
Yeah, how's y'all's week?
busy.
Oh shit, it's the end of the week, right?
It's
Dude, my
Thursday.
week is fucked. I'll save my shit for the last because I'm gonna go forever.
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, we got to recap your Vegas trip.
Uh-oh, what happens in Vegas?
We're gonna do 3 episodes for that one.
You're going to break the rule of Vegas?
Insanity, like my boss would say. It is insanity. How did you expect anything different?
Now, my week's been good. Trying to stay busy.
That's good.
Cool.
What do you do for work?
I work for the Bugmaster, and this man to my left is my boss.
Kill your bugs.
No,
Y'all work together?
Y'all chill with Dale Gribble?
We work together.
yeah, work together.
Who?
Dale Gribble?
From King of the Hill.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that.
They do the giant ant on the top of his car, dude. Alright, so these dudes are the bug killers. They're the plugs for the bugs. So y'all
We
y'all
kill
bring
for a
bugs?
living.
We're
What do we
contract
do?
killers.
They're
Contract
assassins.
killers.
Been killing for over 10
Damn.
years.
So I didn't know that
You want
fucking
somebody dead,
government
let us know.
sent bug
Let us
masters
know.
to kill us, dude.
Y'all do, like, is it the unusual side of the job? I want to hear some stories.
Hey, next thing you know, me and James are just like, they're like, this is our fucking show.
Drink it all, Austin. Drink it
Welcome
all.
to the
I am the
Robert
clip
Street.
master. Sorry.
Yeah, we see a lot of crazy stuff. I mean, from walking in on people to
Walking
finding
in.
dressers full of drugs. I walked in one guy who had drugs laid out on his kitchen table. I was kind of like, oh shoot, what the hell's going on here? Just sign here and I'll do my job and get out of here.
So, like, he didn't even try to clean up or nothing?
Nah, it's his own house, so he's like, I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. It's,
Yeah.
it's
Do
his
you have
place.
like, do you sign like a confidentiality deal, like if you see stuff?
No, we just.
It's
Do
kind of
your
like,
job, get out.
don't ask,
Yeah.
don't
Only
tell.
cause for business. We're not going to sit there. We're not there to do that.
Yeah.
Not your
Of
job.
Of course,
should
they would
take
say
care of
that on the
allegations around.
fucking podcast, right?
Hey, they don't want nobody to defund the roach people.
hey, they're like, they call me over for a sewer, and I see a motherfucking joint out in the driveway. I'm like, yep, get the fucking laws over here. We're fucking hemming all these motherfuckers up. That's crazy. That's the craziest shit you seen, just naked people and shit. You try to take a picture or something?
Something.
I'd have been like, yo, Snapchat, we're over here killing bugs, titties. And then, you know, we got all this shit on the floor, whatever.
Well,
I'm just joking. Can't
Hey, man,
incriminate
don't get them
yourself.
fired, bro.
can't say too much.
Yeah, no, right? We can't-
I'm already on the edge right now, bro, so.
It's
There you
called,
go. It's called freedom.
freedom. Freedom of
There you go,
speech,
America.
motherfucker.
How was Vegas, dude?
Vegas.
Let's not beat around the bush.
Dude, Vegas is. First off, I didn't fucking sleep the first 3 nights before fucking flying out. And then, when I did go to sleep, I slept like every 30 minutes and was up. 30 minutes up, 30 minutes up. So I didn't sleep. So it was like, I was looking at the clock and I needed to leave here by 4, or no, by 5. So I was going to get up at 4. Oh, it's like 1:30 and I was like, fuck, I could get up right now. I could wash the car, do a whole bunch of shit. But I was like, I'll be hella tired by the fucking time I get there.
Yeah.
So it's like, nah, 3:30, dude, the earliest I get up. Fucking 3:30, and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna be fucking super tired.
You're like a kid on Christmas or what?
Oh, I fucking, dude, dying. I was more excited about the flight and the trip to get there than I was to be there because, I mean, like I've heard, like, yeah, it's crazy, but everything's shut down. So, I mean, there's really not a lot to enjoy. Well, we fucking fly there. I'm too big for fucking airplane seats because them bitches are made for infants. And I should have got first class, but,
Why first class?
I mean,
You're
because,
better than
What's that
everybody?
about?
dude, because the motherfucking seats,
Infants?
dog.
Are you talking about me?
I was like, me and Marcus are shoulder to shoulder, bro, and he's not a big guy, dude. You know what I mean? So that says a lot. And I mean, it wasn't bad, but he's like, I'm gonna sleep, and so I was just like looking at this motherfucker while he's sleeping. I was like, dude, there ain't no fucking way. Like, lean your seat back, and like it moves a fucking inch, bro.
Yeah.
How the fuck? So we finally get there. I'm like, dude, I need a fucking drink. We had a layover in Phoenix. and I went to get a beer. So we hauled ass to go try and get a beer. Well, there's a huge ass line. We seen a fucking fight. A chick was beating the shit out of a dude, and she was like, "This makes me happy, motherfucker." Bam, was like punching him, and he was like, "Babe, chill out, dude, chill out." He's all yoked up. You could tell they were from like probably like New York or something, just their accent.
Wow.
I saw a video on Facebook where it was in Vegas. This dude was just like walking or whatever, and some guy just started beating the crap out of him.
He probably deserved it.
Is that at a riot?
It was a peaceful.
So then like we made it through Phoenix. We made it to Vegas. First thing I did was like go get beers. $60 for 2 Modelo's and 2 shots of Makers.
Dang.
I was like, yeah, fuck this. We need to find a convenience store so I can get a 6-pack of Corona.
Welcome, buddy.
So
Corona.
we go downstairs, baggage claim, and get our bags. And then I was like, dude, we're buying a 6-pack and drinking a baggage claim because we had to wait on the other 6 people that were coming. Shit, we posted up, boozing like a motherfucking
Wow.
baggage claim. Security walking by, hey, how you doing? I was like, this is the weirdest shit ever.
That's crazy.
Just boozing in the airport. It's cracking cold ones, dude. It was cool. And then everything else I can't talk about.
That's how you want to live your life.
I made money, dude.
Yeah.
And then I lost it. And
that
then
always
I
happens.
made money, dude. I literally got all the way down to $1.50, bet $1.50, went back up to 70, and then from there it was like climbing, and then dropped back down. Dude, they fucking reeled my ass in. They were hitting them hard that day.
Got him.
Dang.
They were getting me, and I was like, dude, I could get this shit.
There you go.
You guys been to Vegas?
But I was playing with their money though, so I mean it wasn't my
No.
money.
We were planning to go for my
I'm a
birthday.
Christian.
He's like, I can't handle all that.
We were planning to go for my
You're a
birthday,
Christian. What do you
but
mean? You'll
I
be
decided not
boozing on
to.
the plane too. It's like I fucked with the best of them.
No, I plan on going. We do want to.
It was intense, dude.
trip.
I want to go again, but I want to go with my old lady. I miss her, man.
Yeah.
It's hard spending all your fucking days with your old lady, and then you go, and then you're not there. Especially when I was hungover, I was like, text James like, "Don't ever let me come back to Vegas. And will you fly over here to hold me, bro?" I always do that shit. Every time I'm hungover, I'm like, "James, can you do me a huge favor?" He's like, "Yeah, bro. What's up? Come
My
hold me."
beard.
No, just come hold me.
right.
I'm dying right now, dude. And I didn't have Crystal there, so I was like, I'm fucking done. I want to go home.
Was that your first time?
Yeah.
That's your first time flying?
No,
Oh,
that was
okay.
my first time going to Vegas.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there was a good portion of it open. There was a fucking shitload of people, dude. There was a lot of fucking people, but apparently there was supposed to be. I mean, there's normally a lot more people than that.
Yeah.
But I made friends with a homeless dude. I went and bought beer. We sat on the bus bench and drank beer together.
You should went to Austin.
I mean, the dude's name was Mr. G, dude. How much cooler is that? I drank beer with Mr. G on a bus bench, and he wasn't really homeless. He was just like, I flew here to meet a girl, and she wasn't here.
Oh.
And so
catfish.
he was like, I'm not gonna fucking buy a hotel. I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow.
Oh.
I was like, that's Mr. G shit right there,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
You an OG triple O Mr. G.
Uppercase G.
So other than that, it was cool, man. We ate at some fancy ass restaurants. I got a filet mignon.
What
Uh,
happened to Marcus?
Did you get left
My
behind?
boy
on
got
the roof?
tanked. No, I slept in the hall. Oh, you want to hear the fucking story? All right, I got you. I'm not gonna say no names. So my friend I was rooming with, we were boozing in the airport.
Marcus.
That motherfucker's on probation. Full shit up.
Oh.
I think he's
Ain't
on
prison.
parole or probation or regulation, something like that. Restriction. He's grounded or something.
No
But-
last names. No last.
So
names.
we fucking go to Fremont Street and got tanked. I was shotgunning fucking 24s, dude, on there because I couldn't find no 6-packs. I was like, shit, I'll shotgun a 24. And so we got back, and I was like, dude, it's like 1 o'clock. Everybody's in bed already. They all fucking crash out like 5. They were drunk on the plane. So I was like, dude, you get here and you got to go to bed? So
That's not the place you want to go to bed.
I'm like, I told him, I was like, hey, let's go fucking walk around the casino, the hotel. The hotel was massive. We stayed at the MGM. It was huge. And I said, let's go walk around. He's like, dude, I got a boo-boo first. I was like, go ahead, dude. I'm going to get on the phone with my cousin. And we were drinking together on the fucking FaceTime, taking shots and shit. And I heard a bunch of commotion outside. Oh, no. At first, I was like, man, where's Marcus at? So I was like, beating on the door. Hey, bro, what the fuck you doing, man? He didn't answer. So I broke in the restroom, and this dude's hunched over, knuckles on the floor, passed smooth the fuck out, dude.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, man, dude, I was like, get the fuck up. I was talking shit to him. And so I get back on the fucking FaceTime with my cousin, and I'm like FaceTiming him, and I hear commotion in the hallway. was like, oh shit, what's up? Party in the hallway, yeah. Fucking open the door closes behind me. I was like, fuck Miguel, I gotta go, bro. I gotta figure this shit out. I didn't have my key.
Dang.
I had my phone. That was it. No wallet, nothing. I was like, fuck.
You're the new Mr. G.
Yeah. So I go downstairs and I was like, dude, I fucking locked myself out. She's like, describe all this shit in your room. So I did. I was like, there's a drunk dude on the fucking bed next to my bed. Like, that should be enough evidence. She's like, go back up by your room and security will be there to meet you. I fucking sit down outside because it's like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Dude, I wake up. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. This was at 1.
Oh,
It was like 4 o'clock in the morning and the dude's like, hey, bro, you need in? I was like, dude, seriously? Don't even fucking say nothing. Open the door. I was so mad.
wow.
And I get in there, Marcus just I mean, my guy, whatever. Yeah. So
Hey, man.
that was Thursday night, dude.
He's on probation, bro.
After that shit, fucking craziness. I mean, it wasn't. I could have gone with some different friends, and it could have been way crazier.
Yeah.
But it was kind of
But
mild
you're making
crazy.
good choices.
I felt very irresponsibly responsible that weekend. I mean, I only spent a couple $1,000. No, I didn't.
Millions.
No, I didn't. I didn't spend very much money. It was
Santos
awesome.
Reese. What's up, Santos?
What's up,
I know.
Santos?
I'm watching all these followers here. I
Yeah.
got
22
a good little
people.
crowd here.
Hey, man, you know where you are.
Hey, welcome to the jungle, bitch. Take a look around.
Oh, no wonder. I think
Yeah,
you
the
have
jungle,
to
baby.
Sure. All Lockhart's here.
Take it. See, D.
Damn.
Snyder got mad that
Joseph over here throwing slanders, snitching.
D. Snyder, you know, he's a lead singer of Twisted Sister.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
He got mad that those
So whose phone is that?
those anti-maskers.
Mine.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, they stormed the Target and they were playing that song, I guess. He said that they didn't have they didn't have his permission and whatnot.
I
Just
just
idiots. Yeah, I guess he wasn't gonna take it.
Joseph, dude, block that guy already. This is the second episode he's been trying to troll us on.
Hey man, he got to Emilio. Don't let him get to you.
No, I don't give a fuck, dude.
Hey,
I was trying to
don't
clown.
mention that name.
I thought he was gonna like backdoor me and be like, "Yeah, fuck that dude. I don't know who this dude is."
Cameras off.
Since we're
I
on the
love Joseph
subject.
though.
No.
We're waiting for Joseph to come on and make a real episode with us.
Without
Welcome
Edward.
Back to the future.
Yeah. You guys see that UFO in Jersey?
In Joycey.
I was
Yeah.
so
That was a
excited.
good
I
UFO.
was so
Yeah,
excited for it to be a real UFO, dude.
Conspiracy.
Yeah. I was like, how dare you insult the UFOs? The ones I've seen, they don't act like this.
It's like this dude was sophisticated. He just stayed in one
Yeah.
spot and
I guess I don't know.
Kinda-
They said people got out in traffic and were like filming.
dude,
it.
they had like the whole highway shut down. I watched a bunch of like point of view videos, different spots. Oh my god, dude, look at the damn thing.
Did it say today was a good day?
Yeah,
It's like Independence Day. Or like
I
taxis
know.
wrecking
Don't
into
get
each
awkward
other.
after you say it, Joe. It was funny.
Okay. Just want to make
He's
sure.
like,
Because
he's like, what, you got it?
I mean,
You gotta give
are
him
y'all
a little
too
bit.
young or I don't know?
I'm a little. Remember, I'm the stupid one. I'm the stupid one, so I gotta take a little bit of time.
Santos over here trying to stir up the pot. Cuties on Netflix.
Uh-oh.
Dun, dun,
Dude,
dun,
that shit is
dun.
disturbing as fuck.
Yeah, it is. Isn't it?
Didn't watch it. Read about it.
Let me
It's
see your
crazy.
ass.
It didn't take no time
What's
for
up,
people to
JD?
start bitching.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
How do y'all feel about that? Feel like it's
I
warranted?
haven't watched
like-
it. I'm
Feel like what? What do you mean?
About the whole uproar over the
Over child
The
pedophilia
movie.
or just
no, the movie.
the
Oh,
movie itself?
We did
I
not
haven't
even
seen it,
say
so
that, bro.
I haven't seen it, so I can't say anything about it.
I
but,
haven't seen it either, but like I said, I've heard some stuff on it and how they're trying to downplay it, saying it's something when obviously it's not. I mean,
Yeah.
they're
so-
trying to normalize.
so-
child-
Whenever you like
Pedophilia.
scroll through Netflix, it kind of like does like a preview.
Yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
I was scrolling and it stayed there, and like
Mhm.
it was all in Spanish. Or maybe that's the wrong thing.
Yeah, it's the wrong thing.
your VPN is probably in Mexico.
Are you still using the neighbor's Wi-Fi?
No,
Have
dude,
y'all
I
watched
started.
it?
I
Have you
started
wa-
paying.
have y'all watched it?
No,
No.
I'm not gonna watch
I'm
that.
not gonna
I'm not gonna watch
I
it
saw
either.
on
No, I mean, I just what I've seen. God damn it, my fucking beard. What I've seen was like it was weird. It was disturbing. It's like that's a child, dude.
Yeah, I saw on Twitter. I was scrolling tonight when the uproar first started, and I was like, "What is this?" And
He
yeah, I
said
felt
it's
uncomfortable
French. It's
watching.
in
It was like
French.
the trailer, I guess, or it was like the part in the film that's like shows little girls like
Yeah.
dancing, like pretty provocative.
Hell no.
Right.
And I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then so I started reading more about it, and I was like, "Yeah, cancel Netflix."
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I don't know, but yeah, I did see people because I was like, somebody somewhere is gonna come from the opposite direction.
CUM.
Right.
We should all agree that this is like some bullshit, you know. And
Right.
and of course people are like, well, you don't get the movie, and I forgot what movie they tried to align it with.
Mm-hmm.
But I was
So
like,
you think
nah,
you
I
dance?
don't see it.
What are those cheerleading movies that we used to watch?
Oh, they were talking about.
Oh wait, I was the only one. No, I'm playing.
We used to watch. What are you talking about?
So what they have like Bring It On?
They were
and shit
talking
like
Bring
about.
It On, yeah.
They were talking about.
that? You fucking watched it.
They're like, why,
Oh, I watched it.
why aren't y'all in uproar
burning
over
here.
toddlers and tiaras and stuff like
Mhm.
that? I'm like, well, I mean, that's kind of like, I mean, I get what you're saying, but then I don't, because that's like child beauty pageants and shit. But and they're not out there like shaking.
Well,
their
apparently
ass
this
and
movie.
stuff.
Apparently this movie is way worse. I mean,
Yeah.
Dude, inappropriate, provocative dancing. Like even there's even like young adults that I'm like, yeah, that's a little inappropriate. Make a video, like just put that on my OnlyFans. I mean, on your OnlyFans.
Mhm.
So
I don't know. It's tough. I mean, who knows? I haven't watched it, so I can't say
I mean,
too
the whole
much about
toddlers
it.
and tiaras thing, that's, of course, it's separate because it's one thing compared to another. But toddlers and tiaras, they're not like exploiting those young girls.
do they not do the
But-
talent section or like bikini section?
Oh yeah,
and
they
shit
do
too,
that too. But just like
Yeah.
with anything, somebody can turn it around. But with this
Right.
other one, Cuties, I haven't seen it, but you know, you see stuff on Facebook. It's like, what the hell? Like
It just
that
depends.
just gets under my skin because I mean, I have 2 daughters. Like,
Yeah.
hell no.
But I
like-
mean, it depends on where your standards are. Like even like with the little girls and bikinis and stuff. It's like to someone like me who's we're modern time and stuff. We're like, oh, whatever.
Like
It
that
just-
shit
it just-
happens because of
but-
like our time and age or whatever. I mean, like our society.
Yeah, I mean,
It doesn't make it
depends.
appropriate though. You know what I mean?
It doesn't,
I
I mean-
understand what you're saying though. Like, it's like it comes with the times, but then again, like I know my grandpa would be like, "You nasty little motherfucker."
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah,
Like I'm thankful my daughter, we took her to get some clothes, and she's like, "Dad, I don't want to wear no tight
damn.
clothes. That's not what I want to wear." And
That's
so
rough.
she's wearing like baggy clothes. I'm like, "There you go.
Yeah.
Keep it like that."
That's what I'm talking about.
All it takes is one person to look
You
at
wanna go get a
the girl
tattoo?
wrong way and,
Yeah, that's it.
yep,
COVID.
Responsible father there.
that's
Yeah.
me.
Oh, look at you.
Oh,
That's
look
tough.
at you.
I don't know. Shut down all Netflix for it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know
they're-
necessarily shutting down Netflix.
Without Netflix, we
Like-
wouldn't have Tiger King.
De-
Without Tiger King, we wouldn't
Wouldn't
have
have
Carol
that.
Baskin.
Our number
on.
one
Yep.
fan
Wow.
is saying turn it up.
Dancing with
Still.
the Stars.
Oh yeah.
Sarah Bash.
Turn up volume a bit, James.
Fucking shotgun a beer with me then if you want to turn up.
Do I need to turn it up?
I don't fucking.
We've had 2 people say turn it up.
Let me go adjust this little thing real quick.
Let's
Yeah,
get
I'm surprised Netflix hasn't taken it down. Honestly, I'm pretty shocked. Before it even went.
No,
Like-
because they're not gonna take it down.
because
Wasn't
they're
there-
what?
wasn't
Say
there
it.
something they've taken down before? I could have sworn there was a show or a movie that.
I know there's some movie. Any good movie they took them down.
Is that better now?
Any good movie they took down?
Yeah.
What good movie?
I mean, like.
I mean, have they ever, have they ever taken down a film or a
What, are you
series?
making stuff up now?
Yeah, that's what I do.
No, they haven't taken anything down. Like
They're-
that show, 13 Reasons Why.
Oh yeah.
They were.
That's what I'm
outraged
thinking.
That
on
was a
too.
good
there.
ass show,
But
It's
dude.
there.
then they're still doing seasons on
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So-
you know. It is what it is.
Okay.
America.
Yeah, America.
Freedom. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Turn off, unsubscribe.
that. I still have my Netflix subscription.
I do too.
Mandalorian. Austin, you said you were getting wet to the Mandalorian trailer.
WAP.
Yeah. I'm just fucking reading all
Wet
these
ass
stupid
sponsor.
ass people.
What is my
No,
I
it's
know. Look at this.
West Arlen Propane, bro.
You gotta ignore those guys, man.
I know. I'm about to delete them. What'd you say?
Mandalorian trailer.
Man,
season 2.
dude, the Mando is gonna be so
Oh.
fucking good, dude. It's gonna be so good, man. I'm stoked about it, dude. This is the way. That's all I'm gonna say. This is the way.
Yeah, Mandalorian.
I mean, for y'all guys that haven't watched it, you watch it, right?
I watched it.
You watch all the way to the end?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, dude, I
Of
couldn't
course.
wait. I'm like, we set up the TV. We took the TV from the living room in here just so we could go watch and catch up on episodes together so we could talk about it.
You have Disney
Because
Yeah.
shh, don't
Yeah,
talk
I
about
do.
things that I do or don't have. I might get shut down. No, but we were on different episodes of me, Emilio, and James, and we wanted to talk about it, like just individually. And so I got the TV, and I was like, dude, fire stick that bitch in the garage, and we drank and watched the episode. I mean,
Yeah.
Emilio talked most of the time, but we watched it, and like we were able to talk about it. But yeah, I'm fucking ready for it to start. It's October 30th.
yeah. Day
Yeah,
before Halloween.
yeah. I'll be in a wedding though, so I'm kind of be
On the
fucked.
30th or the 31st?
31st.
That's on a Saturday.
But I'll be over there though.
Hey, tell Adam I need an invite. I've
Yeah,
never
you'll get
asked
one.
to be
You'll get
invited
one.
to meeting once in a
He was
wedding.
like, oh my God, dude. I was like, Adam, okay, I'm tired of fucking hearing about James. I spent enough time with him. He's like, dude, I really fucking like James, dude.
What?
Yeah, he likes you a lot, dude. He
Would
wants
have
to
rather
fuck
have
you.
that
He wants to
conservative
fuck
on.
you.
Nah.
Mm.
Let's see what else we got here, guys. How do you guys feel about like people that film good deeds? Like, oh, I'm gonna go hand $100 to this bum and
No,
I'm gonna put it on
you're not.
camera and
You're filming for your own image. If you're gonna do something like that, do it because you want to, not because you want recognition for that. It's
Yeah.
like yeah, basically what you're saying. You're going somewhere. Oh, here's $100. Watch me on Facebook Live or on Instagram. If you're gonna do it, do it out of the goodness of your heart, not because you want to be
I
famous.
heard that. I agree.
Yeah.
Only
Well,
thing that we've
Insta
ever agreed
famous.
on.
I kind of feel like on the other side of that it might like inspire somebody to go
Right.
and maybe do the same.
Right.
You know, like
Right.
oh man, that made me feel really good.
Yeah, that's my thought on it.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you think
Right.
that, like, I've seen accounts, like, on TikTok.
Couldn't.
Robert, it's entirely possible.
It,
Possible,
it
but
inspires
still.
people to do it too.
I've seen accounts on
Feels good.
TikTok where they,
Yeah.
like, follow
Well, Austin, give me $100.
follow the same
Alright,
person.
we're
on
today.
camera.
Well, you can just bend over. I give
Is
you
that what
100.
it takes?
Oh, that's selfish.
No,
That's
but
selfish
they
of you.
follow the same homeless person and like they take them out, give them a haircut, let them bathe, give them a hotel room for the night, tell them like, you know, I'm gonna come back and check on you. Yeah, do that shit. Put them in your fucking spare bedroom. Help them get a job. Then set them up for success. Like that's setting them up. It's not continuously following this homeless guy while I keep giving him clean clothes.
Yeah.
Like that's not doing nothing for him. You keeping them in clean clothes. Or I mean, take them to a job. Hey, bro, this is a temp job. Dude.
I'm supposed to be the conservative. Dang. Did you vote for Trump?
No, I didn't. I don't vote no more.
Oh shoot.
I
You
knew
sound
this shit was
You
gonna
sound like a
happen.
natural conservative there.
You got a felony?
That's,
or
I'm
what?
I'm a realist, bro.
I'm a realist.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's OG, triple OG, Mr. G shit.
But
Yeah, I agree with you, but I mean, that shouldn't stop you from still doing right stuff just because you
Oh,
know,
no.
I mean, I can't afford to send a homeless person to get a hotel and get a house and a room, all that stuff, but I can afford to give them my talent, which is cutting hair.
Yeah.
We can't use our talents to help people. I mean, shoot, you know.
Would you film it?
Same. Heck yeah, I'll film it. I want no idea. I want all the likes. I want to get paid for it by YouTube.
Jesus,
and
do you see this?
Dude, all you gotta do is get
Put
like
your
over
ad on this
100,000
film.
views.
Chat on this film.
capitalism. Gotta love it.
Okay.
Moving on.
Moving on.
He has a mangina.
Dang. Sports. Let's talk some sports real quick.
Go.
I won
Oh,
my
I'm
fantasy football.
stoked.
My fantasy football league. The
Started,
main one.
guys.
What's up?
I don't watch sports.
Oh, at all?
You watch sports?
I just started watching a few.
You got a
days
bunch
ago.
of fucking losers in the room with you, dude.
I'm used to it,
I'm
dude.
one of them, dude. I don't watch sports.
Okay.
I mean, you want to go fishing? Let's go. Then that's it.
That's why I got to join Pops and Shots, so I'm more in my realm.
Holla at your boy then.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Dun, 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 dun.
Another one who bites the
I'll
dust.
fucking just stand in the background, just
Just laughing when I need you
Yeah.
to.
Just like
saw-
point at me like.
I saw a lot of people.
What's up, Javi?
They were bitching about the Dallas Cowboys because they lost, and
Don't they
because
always?
there was a flag. Yeah.
Are any of you a Cowboy fan?
No.
Please tell me. No.
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 I'm not a. I'm a.
I don't like Cowboy fans.
I'm a
That's what I
fan
was
of
hoping y'all
whoever I'm sitting around.
were. I'll just start making fun of y'all.
I'm straight.
Man.
I'm that guy. I'm gonna be like, hey, oh, you like go Green Bay? Fucking Green Bay all the way. Jesus, baby.
Bandwagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, bandwagon.
Yeah, that's what I do.
But yeah, yeah.
So
it,
I'm,
it
that's
was
why
a flag.
fucking Trump 2020.
There you go.
Fucking, I'm
Yeah,
down
we're
with
here
it.
first, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Straight
hey,
from Austin's mouth.
yeah, no.
Oh.
Really, not really.
All right, guys. Cowboys were cheated. I feel like
Oh,
it was an
that's
offensive
Cowboy fans.
offensive pass interference.
Oh.
You can't extend that arm like that. Like
It's supposed to be their year. This is their year.
every year.
Every year, their year. Whether it's their fault,
They're,
everyone else's
what do they
fault.
say? America's team, right?
What's up with all these Trump supporters? What's
Supposed to
going
be
on?
America's team.
What kind of followers y'all have?
Cowboys were cheated.
I feel like-
Anti
Did these fuckers
Cowboys.
just come on here to troll us, bro?
Anti Cowboys. Trump 2020. This is my kind of crowd.
Hillary Clinton was cheated. What does that say?
She actually won,
Right.
guys.
She won the popular vote.
I'm with her.
That's cute.
Where's the button at? To drop them in the
mute
fire
button.
You're like, going to die!
Yes, Tom Cruise will be waiting for your next appearance.
Tom, you better keep your fucking hands in your pockets and off my fucking co-host. We'll have a fucking pops and shots and fucking dark side of the mic
Yeah.
fight.
While we're talking about football,
Celebrity
real quick,
deathmatch.
the Lion Pride sports broadcast, they've been doing some big things here in town for like the local athletes and stuff. And they've been they've been broadcasting like the volleyball games, Lady Lions volleyball games, varsity and junior varsity, and they're broadcasting the scrimmage between I think it's the JV and the varsity tonight, which you can go find that on the Lion Pride sports broadcast, which is pretty cool. It's like I mean it's like our local sports you can just watch, especially because of COVID. If anybody is like doesn't want to go out or whatever, you know.
That's really cool. What is it on?
Lion Pride Sports Broadcasts.
Yeah, I would look at my phone
on Facebook.
Sprint, so
yes,
can't check.
Cool.
Check them out. Check them out.
Yeah, we got a fucking government block in this motherfucker. He's
Fair
lucky
enough.
he's on his phone. He must have that Trump phone.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? Only Obama phone's working here, bro.
Yeah,
That's why yours is working so well, right?
hell yeah, dude.
That's that Verizon, boy. I just switched over from Sprint because they.
Verizon sold out to Obama.
He's got that Patriot
Hey.
phone.
Whatever it takes. Whatever gets my money, make sure your service is great. That's all.
Oh shit. All right,
Damn.
guys. Well, let's go ahead and focus in on these two guys. How long have y'all been dating?
I've been dating for about
Going on
10
10 years.
We finished
I
our
was gonna say,
census.
who's the pitcher? Who's the catcher? I mean, we support everybody, bro. I mean, hey, y'all's decisions are y'all's decisions.
Every life matters.
Every life, yeah, that's
Where
right.
we're gonna start? Let's go ahead and start with Colin Kaepernick in the NFL. We'll just
Who
dive
cares?
right on into it.
Just
Yeah,
dive right in.
Dive right on.
Well, I mean, like what I feel like about like a lot of these people that are like, I won't be watching the NFL no more and this and that. I feel like it's a lot of people that don't even watch the NFL to begin with, you know, because as far as I'm concerned, like me and my friends who watch the NFL all the time, like I don't tune in to watch the flag, you know what I mean? Like, or the anthem, you know? Like, so it's kind of like, well, like, you know how you say, it's like, well, if you don't want to watch it, then, you know, don't watch it, change the channel, whatever, you know? I'm
Right.
here to watch football. I could care less, you know? Do I think it hurts the game? No, I don't. You know, but that's just my personal opinion, you know?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I have a lot of conservative friends, and a lot of them are who normally watch NFL and sports. They start watching. And that's their right. I do think it will hurt them. I mean, naturally, eventually, to catch up. I mean, we're tired of politics.
Go woke, go broke.
If that's woke, I think the world's tired of politics too. I mean, NFL sports is a way of getting away, especially for men. Man, they like to get away, have some drinks.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get politics involved in it. I mean, ESPN does the same crap. They're starting to get politics involved. It's like people are tired of it. It's like, stop.
I get that.
And it's kind of a way of doing what you were saying people do with homeless people. It's like, hey, look at me, look at what I'm doing. It's a way to get views. I mean, the guy sucked at football. I mean, that guy wasn't doing good at all. And this is what made him famous, is doing something political. He used the NFL to give him a name.
He had led the Niners to the Super Bowl previously before that.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, come on.
You know? I mean, if you watch sports regularly, you know, like football, you would know that.
I don't need to. I mean,
like,
you don't really need to watch sports like regularly to know what the trends are and what's going on.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of people that like to say that he sucked and that he's not worthy. I mean, I could think of like 5 teams right now that the team could use him. You know what I'm saying?
Right. The Cowboys can use anybody right now. They should take
yeah, definitely. Especially if they're bitching about the refs still for the past 21 years.
Right.
But
hey, I got that one. That was fucking good. That was good. I used to be a Cowboys fan when I was a kid.
Really?
And that's fucking hilarious. Because I remember hearing my dad say that shit. These fucking refs. Oh, yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know, man. I mean, you know.
I feel like it's low fruit for him, dude. I mean,
low hanging fruit.
That's all it is. It's like it's a way for him to get those likes, to get that attention. It's like, I know what you're doing. Quit playing. You don't. You're really you want me to believe that you actually care? Come on, stop. And then you got the people who follow him. They go, oh yeah, look at this guy. He's a true patriot. Yeah, he's woke. Please, he's using the media. He's using the platform. And it's like conservatives, of course, they're gonna be like, yeah, we're not following.
I have something to say. I watched that video, and this dude. I mean, tell me how much sense this is and how true it is. But the guy said that standing for the national anthem was actually a stand against, like the government trying to bring you down.
Well, I mean,
so kneeling would be kneeling to the government, wouldn't it? I mean, I'm not one way or the other. I'm just saying what I've seen.
Yeah. So people, you know, they're like, oh, like.
I mean, originally when the national anthem came out.
Yeah. Wait, what?
So you're saying you're supposed to kneel for the national anthem?
No, you're supposed to stand because it shows that you're not. Fuck. See, I don't ever have all my evidence, But I think it's
no
like
more shots for you, Austin.
No more shotguns.
I'm not drunk. You got me fucked up, homeboy.
Take a shot.
I don't see you over there, Mr. McDonald's. Come on, I got you 2 girl beers.
I'm drinking like Jesus juice.
I'm just saying, what was it under England rule?
I don't know.
Your home country?
Like I'm talking about fucking history. I'm from motherfucking Mexico and Germany, bro.
Mernini.
Nazis, what?
That's what?
Yeah.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead.
explain
Finish
yourself. What are you saying?
I fucking lost track. Go ahead.
I got
Yeah,
you, bro.
I'm
I
trying
got
to-
You
you.
I'm
did your
follow
job.
you.
You did your job. Go ahead.
I
Help
got
him
you,
out.
bro. So, yeah, so like people that say, you know, like, well, it's disrespectful to the flag to be kneeling during the national anthem. Do you agree with that?
Let me see. Obviously, the conservative thing to say is yes. But, I mean, at the same time, the truth is they did fight for your right and freedom to do that. But, I mean, it kind of highlights the idea, like the conservatives' point of view is like they're just spoiled brats. It's like, you're oppressed. Seriously, you make millions throwing a football across the field. Obviously, you know, you're getting paid for talent. But, I mean, it's just a sign of disrespect. If you want to do it, you could do it, whatever. They fought for your right to do that, freedom of speech. But it's like you're losing respect in many people's eyes. Like, really, like, this country has been set up. The military, whatever, America did what they did so that you could actually have the ability to go and make millions off of a sport, and then you're going to kneel down to it. And, like, I get it. They're trying to do it for Black Lives Matter and all that, oppress people. But it's like, you're not oppressed. Like, calm down.
How can a millionaire be oppressed?
Well, I don't think, like, when it comes to that, because I've heard people say, you know, that I don't think they're necessarily, necessarily saying that they're oppressed. I think they're trying to use their platform, you know, of being able to reach millions or whatever to.
Yeah, we got CNN for that.
To stand up for these people, to stand up for these people that, you know, might necessarily have a voice. Just, I like to equate it to, you know, I can go on Facebook and say, hey, everybody listen to Dark Side of the Mic. You know, we might have like a growth of like 3 or 4 people, maybe 5, that'll be like, oh, okay. But if LeBron James scores a triple-double and LeBron James, he just scored a triple-double, what do you have to say? Hey, y'all go check out Dark Side of the Mic. Guarantee you we'll have, you know, 6 figures listening, you know, that day or whatever. So, but, you know, with that, it's just the platform that you have, you know, not necessarily saying that they're being oppressed, but it's just using your platform, you know, for, I guess, whatever you choose, you know.
But they're not using their platform. They're using the
NFL.
The companies.
NFL's platform.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't. I mean, come on.
Like, if you want to kneel for the national anthem, then go out, host an event, and play the national anthem, then kneel down. Don't do it on your company's.
Yeah, just vote for Trump. I mean, gosh, that would solve it all. We don't need your kneel. We need your vote. No. No, I mean, dude, come on. Like, we got, like, CNN, MSNBC. I mean, they got all kinds of media outlets that do all that stuff. Like, something as simple as something like George Floyd. I mean, once they want it, if they want the attention, they're going to film it. They're going to put it on the media. Like, it's silly to me. I mean, whatever.
Why are you looking at me, bro?
Dive right in.
Dive right in. Let's talk
That's
about
cool, man.
I don't know all of my shit, so I can't really talk. And I like to talk with education. So
Yeah. No, well, I mean,
I'm just saying I heard some shit this weekend that kind of fucking blew my mind.
Like what?
what?
And I don't know everything what I heard.
That they're gonna start microdosing LSD to fucking PTSD fucking
Fuck that
victims.
shit. Bring me a whole glass of it.
What?
All right, let's get to the real question. You guys ever try DMT? No, I'm just
I have a question. Like, so me and James are talking. Well, I mean, we always talk about it, but I have some American flag socks, and I sent a picture to him, and they're fucking badass socks. And I told him, I said, "Do I look Trumpy?" And then I thought about it.
Yeah.
Why
You
does
never
the, why
Trumpy.
does the
You're
American
Trumpy.
flag represent Trump?
That's a very good question for
It's
y'all.
not. It's no, for y'all.
I could take
I mean,
a
for
shot.
us, I don't know why
I could
that
take a
would-
shot at it. I think it's because
And a lot of people hate the American flag, like these.
I'm the guy with the
actual
Jeep that drives with
symbol.
a flag on it, so in case
And
it
people
wasn't
assume that's
Just because you have an American flag, they're like, you're a Trump supporter. That's
Right.
what I'm saying. That's kind of a neutral question for everybody.
that would be no, that's
Yeah.
not neutral because I mean I'm on the conservative
Yeah.
end. People
You-
assume that I'm a Trump supporter because I have a Trump flag. What's that about? That's a good question.
Yeah.
For you,
so I'll go
Trump
ahead.
flag or American
Hey,
flag?
American flag. sorry.
Yeah, well,
So-
that's what I'm saying. I don't know because I don't correlate the two.
I'll take a shot at it.
Well, yeah, if you
Oh,
don't
I
correlate,
def-
then that's you. But there's
That-
people who correlate. the
That's
American
what I'm
flag
saying.
with
Why
Trump
did they
flag.
do that? I don't know why they do that.
Because when they
Oh, I
see
don't
people
know.
who are Trump supporters with the American flag, that's how they correlate. It's like That's stupid. Like, why would you do
So-
that? The American flag is our. It's,
we're Americans.
It's the United States of
You're
America.
American,
It's
I'm an
represents-
American. We're all Americans.
Right.
represents
So
us.
for the past like 5 weekends, Fridays, they've been having these flag rallies at the square, right?
The
I
flag
heard.
drop.
I'm missing out.
Yeah. And so I saw that one of our elected officials had posted that to his Facebook, and I was like, what is this about? And he was like, I don't know. Who's putting this event on? I don't know. And I was like, wow, that's pretty irresponsible as an elected official to be, like advertising an event that you know nothing about. Anyhow, the poster was just like decorated in flags, right? I was like, man, I have a feeling this is going to be some Trump shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go check it out. So me and my girl, we went and ate, and that's when I saw you over there, and we had we hung out and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like, fucking, we're friends. It was pretty cool. But, and it's turned into like a mini Trump rally on the fucking square, right? But
Now
it's
it
still
is.
like as a
Yeah.
flag thing. But, and I asked myself, and I had a conversation with the lady at Load on Fannies too, and I was like, why do I associate the flag with like Trump shit? Like
Right.
Trumpy shit, right?
Right.
And I think it's because like a lot of this shit that goes on like in Charlottesville, and a lot of just like maybe like just borderline like racial shit or any kind of shit that's questionable. I feel like they're like, well, it's America, we're Americans, and it's like the flag. It's almost done in the name of the flag or in the symbol of the flag. Does that make any kind of sense?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's why, but I'm not saying that's why. You know what I'm saying? Because I catch myself, associating it, and I ask myself because I want to be aware of the shit. I don't want to be like just some idiot out there and like, because we're fucking all Americans, and that's what people
Right.
tend to forget. Like
Right.
I saw a video on YouTube that at that flag drop,
I'm Texan.
and they're over there and they're like Trump, and there was this lady, I don't know if she disagreed with them or they said that she had stuck the finger at him, I don't know, but they were like just like berating her with like comments and like commies go home and loony liberal this, and I was like,
Right.
what the fuck, of course the video just started in the middle a lot. I didn't know what what happened before that. And they're like, what do you stand for, and she's like, that's none of your goddamn business. And they're like, come on, what do you stand for? And I'm like, dude, what the fuck does it matter?
Yeah.
So she can say something, and the first thing you don't agree with, you just start tearing her, burning her to the ground. Like, I just find it like, I can sit here and talk to you guys and all of that without like freaking out that we have
Right.
different opinions and viewpoints and
Right.
perceptions on different fucking
It's
things.
taking me everything not to jump over this table right now.
Do it, boy.
Oh.
For hugs, free hugs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Thank
jump
you
over
for
here
not
and pour water
jumping
down your
over.
throat. Stay
No, I mean,
hydrated, motherfucker.
I tell you, as a maybe because Trump supporters or like conservatives, their president is in office, so it makes them proud to be an American. Maybe that's what part of it is. Like when Obama was president, liberals and Democrats are super excited, have so much pride for their country because look, oh my God, Obama, he's
Somebody of theirs won.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So maybe that's what I really don't know, but I do know, like as a conservative, the flag to me represents freedom. It supports my rights to bear arms. It supports my rights to speak,
Yep.
and my freedom to my religion. And from a conservative's point of view, not saying this is fact, this is true, but from a conservative's point of view, there is some kind of attack and oppression on freedom of religion, freedom of speech. You got all these huge media outlets who are oppressing, and it's showing all over the place that they're oppressing conservative voices. So all we have is to throw a flag up in there and say, hey, we support the right freedom.
We still have our flag.
We still have our flag. Yeah, I guess that's maybe where that could come from.
Do you think November 3rd should be an official holiday for the United States?
Oh, I take off.
I mean, I'm giving.
You take off what?
I'm giving time to
close?
take off to vote, but I mean, do you think it should be an official holiday, election day?
Election day? Yeah.
I don't know.
Not really a holiday, but
I don't make
just
money when I'm
that
off,
way
so.
people can be off to vote. That way people can say, well,
I mean,
they should have more
paid holiday.
paid holiday.
Yeah. Just drink it up. Yeah, let me remind everybody,
Comes out of my budget.
anybody and everybody watching that, I like to be as open
Right, Javi?
and a free thinker, and I'm not Team Biden, or I'm not a demo rat, or I'm not a fucking loony liberal, or I'm not a. And
I'm whatever y'all hate, so just do that.
Yeah, and again, I mean, you're watching my show, so if anybody doesn't like what I'm saying, you can get the fuck out of here.
Suck it, bitch.
But yeah, man. I don't know, man. I got a friend, dude, and are you guys aware with fucking QAnon?
Oh, that's some conspiracies.
That's some
Yeah,
good stuff.
dude.
For conservatives, that's some juicy stuff there.
Yeah, it is.
Gay frogs.
You don't like that shit or what?
Huh?
You fuck with the gay frogs too,
They're out there, man. Them gay frogs.
dude.
It's a known fact there.
There's some
it's
crazy
proven,
conspiracy shit that I hear, and it's like,
Yeah.
if I wasn't a little bit dumber, I would fucking believe that shit, dude. Because some of that shit is like, I watch videos, dude. I'll go down the wormhole on fucking YouTube, bro. Go from
But,
like,
I mean, there's
right in plain sight. You know
Right.
that video about the Twin Towers getting blown up.
Oh yeah.
right.
You watch that one, then it's on to the next one, Area 51, then it's on to the next one.
Yeah.
Right.
Fucking Roswell UFOs. Then you're like sitting here in your fucking room wrapped up in foil talking about fuck everybody's trying to get me. It's convincing. I mean, if your mind wasn't strong and like you had
Common sense.
well, not really common sense, because I mean even you could be convinced, you know.
Right.
If you weren't from Lockhart.
Right.
Yeah, if you didn't really deal with a lot of bullshit like 90% of the time, you would fucking
What
totally
do you guys
deal with
think of
that
Tom
shit.
Hanks?
Huh?
What do you guys think of Tom Hanks?
What about Tom Hanks?
What do you guys think of him?
What do you think about?
Yeah.
Oh,
Tom Hanks.
Oh, Tommy.
It's not gonna work.
What are you talking about, Tom? I don't get it. I like.
Apparently, according to QAnon, he's a pedophile. He's a sexual
really?
predator. Yeah.
Didn't him and his wife become like great
Yeah.
residents now?
Which was kind of like a little, because I got a buddy who, you know, we go back and forth, and he's
Is that Daniel?
Yeah. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, he's watching.
Dang.
Prince smells, yo.
I know. Austin trained his dog to attack Trump supporters.
Yeah.
Racist.
But yeah, I mean, as far as I saw somebody say, you actually think Biden's gonna win, and no, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, you know, like
Trump's gonna win.
Yeah, I don't think.
100%.
I wouldn't doubt it. I've always said, like, since like a while, like maybe like 2 years in or a year in, I was like, dude, everyone's pissed off now. Wait till he fucking gets a 2-term, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I don't doubt it.
It's
You know
gonna
what I'm
happen.
saying?
There's gonna be more crying, more outrage. Stupid.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Me personally?
Do you think he's gonna get reelected?
I think so.
You think? Why do you think so?
I think so because, I mean, there's the silent majority, you know, I think is real. I didn't at first, and I did, you know, I read some shit, watched videos and shit like that.
Silent majority, as in
just
being
the
Trump supporters.
Yeah, the polling. I don't get how like they're like, oh, recent poll shows Biden up for however many points, and I'm like, according to who?
Yeah.
Who? Like, dude, I know if somebody like calls my phone and asks me a question, I'm just like I don't have time for that. You know what I mean?
And it depends the areas. Austin.
Yeah.
I gotta ask. I want to say something, but I want to see what Austin says.
Fuck him.
You think Trump's gonna win?
Honestly,
I don't know. I don't think so.
You don't think Trump's gonna win? Why not?
I go by my gut. My gut says no.
Did your gut tell you Trump was gonna win the other election? I'm gonna assume yes.
No.
Oh, well, don't trust your gut.
Well,
my gut said
Keep filling it with
spaghetti.
another beer.
How do
My
we
gut
get?
said spaghetti.
How do we get like in 2016? Like how do we get that? Like how do you get Hillary Clinton, who's a piece of shit, and then Trump, which you know, in my opinion, is equally a piece of shit. Okay, how big do you want your shit stacked? You know what I mean?
If you don't like it, I'll drink it.
Like that's standing from your point of view. Like that's why I wonder what like liberals or Democrat people or Trump who don't like. You have to wonder. The guy got elected. I'm
just in the closet, Javier.
You just said it.
You guys are closet Republicans.
You just said it. You said that you're pretty sure that he's going to get run again because he's going to run. I mean, he's going to win again because there is a silent majority. Shouldn't that say something if a majority actually stands for Trump? Maybe we should listen a little more on what they believe in about the guy, like, or I mean, unless you actually believe that most of America is racist, there's that stand too. But
are you racist because you're a Trump supporter?
I vote for Trump.
Did he ask me where can I hide my hood whenever he came in?
My brother's gonna
just
fucking
playing.
kick my ass. You should have said this and you should have said that. Yeah,
Hey,
my there's a popular vote.
Click that one.
My brother's the one that got me into.
It's fucking cold.
Dude,
in
in
here, dude.
2015, I didn't give a fuck about politics. And,
I didn't either.
And dude, it takes a lot. Like, dude, like I'll say this: like, I hate that politics exists, and I get worn out about talking about it, and I hate, like, I'll post shit, and dude, it's almost like man, fuck, I don't want to get into it. I took 2 weeks off from fucking telling people, having conversations because it's not it's not ideal to have a conversation through comments like
Termites.
Right. I agree with that.
You get your phone right, and you're like, oh, fuck Trump, and then you're there, and you're like
Right.
waiting, and you're waiting,
Right.
and you're waiting, and then you're
Well-
like, oh, this and this and this, and then you
Right.
go and you can look up your stats,
Well,
and then you can come back.
That's the thing about media is like people are like even right now you see these comments
Yeah.
coming in. I know these people personally. Except for one of them, they probably would do that in person. But a lot of people throw comments on media, but they would never do that in person. That's the thing about media.
Yeah.
But it's like I think like where we went wrong as a culture is that the two topics that don't bring to the table topics are religion and politics, which is why I think there's such a big divide between that, because we didn't have time to talk these things, reason with each other. So now, just based off your culture and your upbringing, is what you believe in.
Yeah.
Like I got family members who told me, my grandma and whoever. Oh, should have said that. But there's people I know who
Marcus,
who say things like, "Well, we're Hispanics. We're Hispanics.
He's on
We're on the low end of the economy or we're poor.
Yeah.
So you got to vote Democrat." It's like, what?
See, that I don't agree with. I don't agree that because of your race you should be in some sort of political party.
When you haven't been your politics haven't been challenged, you have no choice. But even with religion, if you're Hispanic, it's in the statistics.
Catholic.
You're Catholic. But like, how about we think for ourselves? Like that. How about that for a change? But we can't think for ourselves because we haven't had anyone actually challenge us about it. We put ourselves in our echo chambers, on media, within our family, and we're not challenged. And then we're told that Democrats are stupid, they're crazy, they're socialists, they don't love our flag. And then y'all are told that conservatives are racist, we're white, we're rich, and
you turn that shit up. I'm sorry.
I wasn't told that.
Turn it off.
My grandparents who were like a major part of raising me were they're Republicans. So
really?
Yeah, I wasn't told that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but like it's all around. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like the majority of it, But like, I think that's part of what's wrong with it. I mean, shoot.
What's
Latinos
crazy,
for truck.
Since this
There you go.
past election, how many people are more aware of what's going on?
Yeah.
Right.
Because before it was like hidden, like you didn't know nothing. Now it's like, oh shoot, like
Yeah.
what's really going on?
What do you guys
Right.
think about all the misinformation that's out there? Mis and disinformation.
Misleading
Fake
also.
news.
Do you guys know the difference?
Fake news, folks. Do I know the difference? No.
Misinformation, disinformation.
Oh, we're talking about like the information out there in general. I don't know
Yeah.
the difference. I don't know what's real. I don't know what's fake. I don't trust numbers. I don't trust statistics. Like, it all based on what you click on, and that's what the media.
It's all like poll shows 52% of Latinos don't go for Trump, and then it's
Right.
like, well, I mean, of course, this is gonna be like who made the poll? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Like when the way like from where I get my news from, like I used to like. I don't watch Fox News. I don't watch CNN.
Mm-hmm.
And then
watch both.
I got turned on to Vice, and I was like, oh, I like Vice. But then they started like I realized I was like, you're too far left for me, dude. I don't like this because I don't want somebody who is like a Trump hater to give
Right.
me the news, like, because I'm like, I know what you're fucking doing,
Yeah.
Right.
And then I don't want the other side,
Right.
so I try to just
Find a
hit
medium.
them all, yeah.
I mean,
The most recent
Yeah.
one that I found is The Hill that Joe Rogan talks about with it's what's his name damn, of course their names can't come to mind, but
Right.
it's called The Hill.
the Hill.
Yeah.
And
Sounds
and
familiar.
it's a Democrat and a Republican, and they both like give it to you. It's like a chick
wow.
and a chick and a dude.
And that's
And
how
so-
the news should be, not
Yeah.
biased towards one or the
It
other.
used
It's
to be like that. It used to be like that.
Yeah,
Like even
even-
in Fox News,
yeah,
they used
even
to have.
Fox News is like now it's kind of like I see stuff on Facebook where it's favoring Biden and whatever. It's like,
Oh,
what the
really?
hell? Yeah.
Yeah, I think fake news.
Fox News.
Fox News, fake news, same thing. No, Fox News too. I mean, it's biased as hell. I mean, come on. But like, I mean, conservative. That's the only safe place we have as conservatives. Like, oh my God, all these medias they're Trump. They hate Trump, and then you go to Fox News and they're talking about how great Trump is and how bad Democrats are. But that's why I listen to CNN. I listen to tons of Democratic platforms and stuff because I know my view.
Yeah.
I know where I stand as a Republican and
Yeah.
a conservative or a Trump supporter, but I need to know where they stand. And because I truly do believe, like, I know we say it and we hear it from conservatives, but I don't think Democrats and liberals are dumb. I don't. I think they mean well. So I need to listen to their point of view. And so that's how I listen to my news. I listen to different points because I want to balance it out. Some of what they're saying is going to be a little bit of truth, and you're going to hear some fake stuff in there leaning towards whatever the party they're leaning towards, and same thing with Fox News and stuff like that.
I have a question for y'all. I mean, this applies to all of us.
Are you our mediator?
No. I was just thinking, like, I grew up in politics because of my dad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how anybody else's stance is and how they actually got into politics and like what age made you get interested. And I don't want to sound offensive. Did it just get into you because of Trump, or were
Sound
you
offensive? Go for it.
were you into politics all the way up and when you were able to vote, 18 years old?
I wasn't into politics.
I mean, not necessarily into politics, but actually putting your vote out there to vote.
When I first voted, I voted for Obama.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Uh-oh.
Take that shirt off.
The honeymoon's over.
That's a
I
setup.
set this up.
I voted for
That's a
Obama, but then
You hear
Why
that,
did you
Javi?
vote? Did you vote for Obama out of education, or education of that person, or what he
It's a
told
trend.
you and what it sounded?
You
Because-
just thought it would
yeah.
be cool to have a black president.
He's trendy.
yeah, not even a black president. Just
We needed a black
I had
president.
a sticker that said
That
Obama.
was-
knows
Well,
something
the
like
reason I
my
asked that is
vehicle.
because a politician is the majority of politicians. That's their career. A politician is a job. It's
Yeah.
not really necessarily everybody's
seasonal.
heart's not in it
Right.
in the same way.
Right.
So I can sit here and tell you all day and every day, if you vote for me, I will promise you 22s on every single Jeep. We'll put brand new tires on
We're
them.
gonna do 22s.
You're a
We'll
Democrat,
do
aren't you?
17s with
You're a
40s.
Democrat, aren't you?
We're
Giving
gonna-
away a
we're
bunch of
gonna
stuff.
put whatever. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
You're definitely
I don't
your
slap.
dad's son.
We're gonna give y'all hella bug supply for free, and y'all gonna start y'all's own business, and we're
And I'll
gonna
sell
set you
it.
up for success.
Um,
But you know what I mean? I could sit there and tell you that, but in all actuality, it's not gonna fucking happen.
Yeah, I think.
So
well-
how do you decide what side of politics you want to be on? That you want to be in politics, like in supporting where you want to support. Now you vote.
Well, when you hear both sides,
Corona.
Corona, COVID, Austin in quarantine.
By the way, why didn't y'all wear masks?
Yeah,
Why do we wear masks?
Why didn't y'all wear masks?
Because we're
Fucking
free.
said that
This
shit.
is dark side of the mic, bro.
We have the choice to choose. That's
We don't even wear condoms.
Just,
wear.
just, I don't know. What I was
I
gonna
can
say.
tell.
Bertram 2020.
All three of y'all have hella kids.
James.
We're Mexicans.
This
Oh,
this isn't a
stereotyping.
political show. We
Reproduce
have
like roaches.
by next week we'll have 100 episodes you can browse through, and we mainly just talk about shit stuff. But the reason that
This is a shit
the reason
show.
that I brought this up because I talked about what today's show was going to be about with Austin, and I'm always like talking to people on Facebook like I talked about with you, and it's just crap, and and I've always like invited them to come on the show, and so
Nobody
I'm like
wants
fuck
to.
it, like good opportunity. I'm not scared that anything's going to get out of hand because I respect both you guys, and you're my friend.
Yeah.
And you will be my friend.
We're friends now.
I still
Yeah.
haven't gotten an answer to my questions. This goes for all three of y'all.
Yes, I would love to answer your question. Who wants to go first?
Take turns.
So you voted for Obama. Why did you vote for Obama?
Honestly, I think it was just because it was trendy.
Did
That
y'all
was
just
the reason.
become unbest friends?
Did we just go?
I don't know who he is.
Because it was trendy. But then during the 2016 election, you're starting to listen more. You're hearing more things.
Right.
You're hearing "Drain the Swamp" and "Make America Great Again," and you start thinking on your own.
What is
hearing-
drain the swamp?
Like I said, that's what you hear.
What is that though?
Corrupt
I'm not-
politicians.
I'm not huge in politics, bro. Obviously, 'cause
Yeah,
I
like-
hate it.
Career
Okay.
politicians who are just
Career
in there for
politicians.
money and getting wealthy off people, and not.
For exact the reason you said, politicians become politicians.
I was just thinking you're trying to find some gators. Gators are pretty cool. But okay.
Oh, okay.
We're trying to be a serious podcast here. But
No, I was serious though. Okay.
I
Yeah,
forgot. Also,
but I mean, like your dad. I mean, I have a lot of respect for your dad. And
Mr. Bertram.
and he's the opposite side of my politics. But that goes to prove. I mean, I don't really care so much about really what side. It's really the policies that I believe in and what I stand for. And I mean, yeah, this is part of why I voted for Trump, and this is part of why I think a lot of people vote for Trump, because you can't trust politicians. Democrats, Republicans, same coin, different faces. We all know that.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand. Like, I didn't like Ted Cruz. I didn't trust the guy. The same people that donated Ted
Who?
Cruz are
Raphael?
same people. Yeah, are the same people like Beto. Are the same people that
beat up.
The way he says it, Beto.
Beto are the same people
Beto.
that supported y'all lost my train. Ted Cruz are the same people that donated to Hillary Clinton, and it's like they're all the same people. Like I think America is tired of politicians. We don't trust them. We don't believe them. We don't even know what they're talking about half the time. And so when like Trump comes in and just starts talking all kinds of crap, and people are like, shoot. Let's go for it.
Yeah.
Like, who cares? Like, it's all screwed up anyways. And people like me and many others, we don't trust nobody. And
Hey,
like,
who's Andrew?
Who's Andrew? I don't know.
Hey,
That's a new.
do you guys think it's funny
So your
that
watchers, right?
like Trump just shit all over Ted Cruz like up into the 2016
it.
election,
What did he call him?
and now
Lion Ted.
Lion Ted. There you go.
and then he's
a master marketer. That's what Trump does.
He's a
and
great
then
guy.
now
He's a
Ted
great
Cruz
guy.
is all up his ass. Like
That's politics.
he
That's the game.
dude, he talked about his wife and all that shit. Like
Dude, look at Kamala Harris and Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Joe Biden. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
Please. I gotta say, a Democrat that I actually was considering to listen to, and that's part of it is because Joe Rogan let him on.
Bernie.
I ain't Burden. Oh God, no.
Tulsi.
Tulsi.
Oh
Yeah.
Tulsi.
I liked her. Like if Democrats are smart,
They didn't want nothing to do with her.
why? Well, let me ask you, why didn't they want anything to do with her?
I don't consider myself I actually don't like to label myself. I'm just like I'll let other people label me.
Right.
I'll talk how I talk and I'll say what I believe in, whatever, and I'll let the labels.
Well, don't
slide at
label
me as they
yourself. But
come.
why wasn't she a choice?
I mean, just like the DNC fucking, they didn't want Bernie
Mm-hmm.
in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
Same reason.
That would have been
they
a
just
closer
didn't-
fight, closer outcome
Oh,
if Trump and
Bernie. That would have been really close.
Yeah, I mean,
Appreciate it.
Free everything, right?
which is why I don't trust politics. I don't trust politicians, which is why I voted Trump in
Because he wasn't a politician.
because he wasn't a politician.
I
Have
hear
you
that.
ever-
There's
have
a
you
new
ever
guy
thought
that
about-
started working with me, and he said that he's like, I wasn't a politician. I mean, I wasn't in politics, so I voted for Trump because he wasn't a politician. And now he's like, I hope he gets out. He
Yeah, well-
supported him in the beginning, but now he hates him and he can't stand
Yeah.
him.
I know people who
He said because
did
he's
the
a liar.
opposite.
yeah.
Said he's
Just to
on
throw that out there.
a liar.
I know people who hated Trump and now like I'm voting for him this time.
Why do you like Trump?
Why do I like Trump? I like
Hold on,
Trump.
hold on. Let me rephrase the question. Why is Trump the man for the job?
Why is Trump the man for a job? Now, I wouldn't necessarily say. I mean,
the
he
man
is
for the
the
job.
man for the job, but I mean, he's
Because you got to have a horn in the saloon, right?
What?
A trumpet.
yeah. Oh my god, dude.
Come on, we got to break up some of the seriousness every once in a while.
Well, we're not busy. We're having fun. This is
Yeah.
fun.
It's not fun for me.
We'll let the
You're
guys
not
battle
fun?
it out in the comments.
Oh, I'm tired
I
of
know. Look
politics.
at this. This is good.
Well,
this is
we'll
good
move on to
stuff.
something else, that's
Y'all got
fine.
some action going on
Yeah.
here.
Let's
This
talk
is
about
what-
the water
This is
level.
what y'all needed. Y'all needed
Yeah.
some
We've gone from 22 to 15.
conversation here. I don't hear much from Austin though.
I don't like politics.
Oh, we
You know,
don't want to
why
talk
not?
about
I literally grew up in politics. I can't stand it.
that.
I mean, I'm here for the
We're
show.
just doing this because episode 100 next week we're gonna get shit faced for our 100th episode. So
Oh man, that's messed up.
now we can like take a breath next week. But
Yeah, no, this is interesting. This is good stuff. So,
Yeah.
do you vote?
I have 3
Do you vote,
Trump
Austin?
flags. Yeah,
Do you
I
vote? You do vote?
Are you gonna vote this year?
So
I already voted.
you don't like talking politics, but you vote.
I have to speak my opinion.
You don't-
I'm usually the one that draws him into to politics.
I'm confused.
He's like, James, who do I vote for? I put his finger condom on for him, and I'm all like,
Okay,
push this button.
just in the same way as we all wear shoes. I didn't ask your shoe size, or his shoe size.
I
It's
wear
kind of something that we just
9.
don't talk about. I don't talk about it.
Oh really? Okay. Oh, man, Austin, you're getting uncomfortable. Whoa, we had a soft boy.
What? I don't get on. It's not that I get uncomfortable. I just don't care to talk about it. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
It's a
It's
lot.
like people get anxiety about certain things, and politics gives me anxiety.
So why do you vote then?
Because I vote because I have to speak for myself. Because if you don't vote, you can't bitch.
But you don't even bitch because you don't talk politics.
So is this about me or is this about the fucking podcast?
Well, you're asking us questions. I wanted to ask you a few questions. I want to get. Normally, you're like super talkative.
I had to educate my girlfriend because she never voted. So
I'm tired.
I registered her. We registered after because I didn't vote in the 2016 election, and then of course, like a lot of other people, I was like, "Oh fuck that! How the fuck did this happen?" Blah blah blah. So we voted in the fucking when Bethel was and all of that was
Beto.
going on and stuff. Yeah, Beto.
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 Yeah, totally.
And so yeah, and dude, I talk her head off, dude, at home, and sometimes I know she doesn't give a fuck, but I'm like, dude, like you gotta care about how much they take out of your check at work and
Right.
what goes where, and like if all of a sudden you're like, what the fuck is this? Like you can't bitch about it because
How much to take out of your check?
Well, I mean taxes. I'm talking about taxes.
Oh,
You know,
that's interesting.
You don't get taxes taken out?
You don't like your taxes taken out?
I didn't say that.
You don't get taxes
I said
taken out.
I said if at
Or-
some
sorry,
point
you don't like getting taxes. You don't like being taxed.
no. I said at some point you
I like
bitch
being
that they're
attacked. Like I just was.
So I was hoping you just stepped into that one.
Oh, come on, come on.
I'm messing with you.
I'm on my toes, man.
I'm just saying. I mean, you
yeah.
got conservatives over here talking about taxes being taken.
Basically, if there's something going on that you don't like, you know, you're like, of course you don't know about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think it's important. And like I said, I mean, I hate politics, but I mean, somebody has to run the fucking government. You know, I'm glad that I'm not in the position to make some of the choices, like with the whole Greg Abbott and the whole just coronavirus and the way you know it seemed like the cases were coming down, and then they decided to open up.
Caught up.
Know,
they caught up.
Like,
They didn't.
Huh? Hey man.
They caught up. They did not start whenever they opened.
Oh,
back up.
because of the testing.
Yeah.
They started doing more testing.
Because testing barely hit
well,
Texas.
don't test. There'll be no more new cases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
there you go.
If you stop pulling people over and giving them breathalyzers, you won't have so many DWIs.
I'm just saying.
My goodness.
It was kind of premature.
Yeah.
To say that we were in the clear, but I mean, testing caught up, and you know.
So how do you guys feel about COVID?
I mean,
fake news.
I know people who've gotten it, but
I know people too.
It's like,
you know people who've been diagnosed with it.
Who've been diagnosed with it?
I mean, tested positive for a disease that they say that.
I know a few people.
Are you a doctor?
I am not.
I'm not saying I agree or I disagree with it, but
I disagree.
There's a lot of things that people are telling us.
It's not true.
That we don't know.
Exactly.
I'm not a doctor, so I cannot say if it's
did you
true
see
or
how
not.
there was one city in Texas that they tested so many people and they had like a high number of positive cases.
Who's this John guy? That's
and
funny.
then they retested. Well,
John
they
David?
redid the test.
Who the fuck is Andrew?
That's JD Gaming, John David.
Says I'm gonna vote Democrat because I'm digging this work from home.
Yeah, he's a streamer.
Yeah,
he's one of the fortunate. Yeah, JD Gaming.
He's hella,
like JD Gaming.
he's hella rich. He gets
movement.
food stamps, unemployment, and all of that good
He
shit.
just beat Toy Story the other day on Tuesday. Yeah, he finally beat it. Toy Story Tuesday.
Toy Story Tuesday.
Yeah, and he got like a massive donation. That was pretty.
What's
cool.
up, Joe Lucio? Thank you for breaking it up.
Bam Bam. What's
Life
the
is
deal?
a garden, dig it. Is that racist? What does that mean? I say that because I'm Mexican.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's Mexican.
So, COVID.
Oh, okay. Yeah, COVID. I think it's hyped up. Perfect
Can
timing.
termites get COVID?
Can what?
Can termites get COVID?
No.
How do you
Well,
know?
apparently,
Are you a biologist?
I am a.
apparently pests can get it.
Pets?
Job security for me. You don't want COVID? Call me
You
over.
know what else can get it?
Pets or pests?
Both.
Pest.
Oh,
Pets and
Pest.
pest.
pests on
Pest.
pets.
The Pest. You ever seen The Pest?
The Pest with John Leguizamo.
One stinky dinky. Favorite movie.
No, I mean, I believe COVID-19 is real. People are getting sick. I believe it, but I believe it's hyped up. It's too perfect timing. Black Lives Matter showed up. A big disease showed up right before election, and it's
That's
like,
what I was gonna say. Can we talk human to human and be honest instead of talk political because of things like that?
COVID.
Like everything like that.
That's what we're doing.
How the just the
Yeah.
COVID? No. Go ahead.
No, but like I mean, you brought something up that
I'm confused.
is shock for me, for many people, because you remembered what happened last election, which is why you said probably why Trump will win. We can't trust the numbers. That's something about Americans. We have like this short-term memory. Like we forget what happened. Every darn election that comes up, Black Lives Matters pops up, some big riot stuff starts happening, gets worked up through media, and some kind of disease or sickness shows up. And it's like, okay, guys, did we forget? Like we're like squirrels. We're like we forget what happened every election, and not that COVID's fake, just like swan flu and everything else. But it always
Swan
comes up.
flu?
Why hasn't
What's
it
swine
why
flu?
hasn't it been this
Swine
bad
flu,
though?
sorry.
Like why hasn't it been this bad?
Because Trump's president and they really want him out.
But if he's the president, like how does this happen under his?
Because he doesn't own the media.
presidency?
The media's against him. What I mean,
So
I mean,
the
it's
media is
same
the
thing
one
with-
that issued all these mask mandates, like in
The-
different states and stuff like
They're
that.
the ones that gave it a platform to make it bigger than it really is. And people flip out. People panic. That's what it, I mean. That's media. That's the power of it. It's dangerous, which is why, like, you know, people flip out. And I don't mean to go into this, but just to make a point, but about illegal immigrants being sent back. I mean, Obama did the same thing. No one talked about it. Why? Because they didn't know about it. It wasn't on media. The media protected him. Like 80% of the media is Democratic.
You have COVID? Is that why you keep clearing your throat? I'm just fucking
Allergies.
with you.
What? So just saying, I mean, the media is only going to put out what they want. And the media's against Trump, so they're gonna do everything they can to make his numbers look bad, to make his presidency look bad.
But they said in November,
most of the media,
COVID's gonna be going away. That's what I heard.
Who said that?
I heard it.
Who's
Media.
they?
I heard Sturgis is gonna.
Yeah, I don't
bring
trust
another
anyone
flare.
named they.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't trust the media.
It's annoying as fuck.
This
to me.
these recordings came out earlier on this week, I think it was, or was it earlier on this week? Bob Woodward's new book, Rage, of recordings that he had from Trump earlier this year in February.
I'll be raged too about Trump.
Saying that, so basically, Trump was saying one thing when he came out to the media, and then behind closed doors saying another thing,
What?
about what he believed about the coronavirus, that it was airborne, that it's airborne, and that it is more deadlier than your average flu.
I'm gonna lean towards what Austin said. Is he a doctor?
I mean, when it first came out, nobody knew what it was.
No,
so.
but he's the leader of the free world.
Can I say this?
Yeah, but he's human.
And a lot of people look up to him, when he goes up there and gives a press
Not a lot of
briefing.
people.
No,
because a lot
you
of
don't
people
look up to him.
as president, so
You don't look up to him.
Can I say this? So, like I was saying about, is he a doctor? Okay. Y'all may not have noticed this or paid attention, but I was educated about this. So you have a doctor that went to school 40 years ago. He treats us as kids.
yeah.
He treats us in a different way. You have a doctor that went to school 20 years ago. He treats our cousins that are younger than us in a different way.
Yeah.
You get a cut. Oh, put some fucking dirt on it, whatever. You know what I mean? Then you got somebody now who wants to push the fucking prescriptions.
Yeah.
What is that? That's all I say. Are they a doctor? I'm not a doctor. The doctor, education on doctoring kind of changes.
Yeah, just like with
Because-
school, they're pushing different things.
Exactly. Like, the things that were important to teach us, it's not important
Like
to
back
teach.
then, it was like economics, or home at home. What's it called?
Should have taught me how to fucking
should have taught me
manage
about
my
credit.
money, motherfucker.
Credit.
Yeah.
Should have taught me how
That's
to.
like the number one thing I
how
feel
to
like
buy
the
cheaper
school
beer.
system lacks is managing your credit and how much credit means to you and your life and how much it impacts your life
Credit is
as well.
important.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's me.
No, but like Trump's not a
I
doctor.
just got my first credit
but
card.
at the same time,
I'm just kidding. That was a quick
32 years old.
But at the same time, I
That was
like
a
your
quick
honesty.
escape.
I like your honesty. At the same time, he there's a lot of people that follow him, and I feel like I can't help but notice that the majority of these anti-maskers, as they have dubbed them, the media, they're Trump supporters. You know what I mean? It's like the people that stormed the Target, demanding that people take off their masks. And I saw this post that they were having that flag rally. It was last weekend, and the lady put in the comments, the one that had posted, she was like, "By the way, leave those masks at home. We don't have time for that. Blah blah blah. Anybody who attends joining a mask will be asked to leave and da 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 da. And it's like,
Wow.
yeah.
That's stupid.
I was like, damn, that's like you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like that aggressive. It's pretty
That's
aggressive.
stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty silly for a person on the right to say, because like I said, we wave flags and we support all that stuff as a way of showing freedom. And it's like, if you feel safe wearing a mask because you really take the virus seriously,
Then wear a mask.
wear your mask.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not gonna tell you to keep it home. Like, seriously, especially if you have like underlining stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to die either, so I mean, I would protect. Better yet, if my life was that threat, I wouldn't even show up. Like, it's my right to stay home.
Yep.
And be a Trump supporter. But like, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, I can't back that up. I mean, whatever.
Nice.
My body, my choice.
My body, my choice. Let's get into that. What do you think about no? Just
Oh hell.
Can we
could go
change subject
forever.
and talk about something
Pro
else?
USA. What else does that say?
Let's talk about something
Pro
else.
God, pro gun. I thought it said pro cum.
Pro life, pro gun,
It looks like
same
cum.
thing.
pro gun, pro USA, and pro Trump.
Oh God.
Did the boat sink in Lake Travis or not?
Yes, they did.
All right, thank you.
Why
But you
was-
know why?
That's
Why
what
was that?
happens.
You
when
heard
a
it here
bunch of
first,
bull-
Daniel.
Because too many Trump supporters on the
Right.
lake. That's why.
And they had a
Yeah.
tiny fucking boat.
And I would be there, but I can't afford a boat. All right.
Yeah.
Boat life.
Not
baby.
yet. Keep
So,
voting for
yeah.
Trump and you will.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Hey, I heard that Donald Trump was going to give out 42-foot yachts for anybody who fishes.
Yeah, I'm the first one on the list.
I hit him hard. So.
I text Trump 2022.
I fish.
Dude, I've been getting a lot of spam. Like, they're like, "Hey, Jeffrey, the election is closing in." Like, and I'm like, "What
I
the
like messing
fuck,
with
dude?"
them.
Yeah, I think that's where I fucked up because I started to one time, and I feel like the messages have like quadrupled.
They've
Yeah.
never messaged me, but they message my wife
Yeah.
all the time.
Or you're like, "Why are you talking to my wife?"
All right. No, but I mean, of course, you know, they're like, she's never got a Republican or, are you voting for Trump? No, they're like, support Joe Biden.
This coming election, who are you voting for?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a good off-subject question.
Okay.
Hold on real quick. Let me squeeze this one in.
Oh, wait, hold on. Shit.
You sound like that other guy.
Oh, wait.
Y'all don't do much political podcasts. This is your.
Yeah, we don't do political at all.
Don't invite me back on, Austin. That's why. Let's just go all the way with this one.
Hey, you shouldn't have seen my
Go all the way
vote.
back in. Go all the way back on.
Did y'all see Joe Biden play that Despacito song?
I was gonna play it when I got here, but I don't want to.
No, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he played it. It's like.
Oh, he's a racist.
It's Despacito means slowly, doesn't it?
Such a.
Yeah.
If you don't vote for me.
Well,
Joe
yeah, because he was he was at a rally over there in Florida, but they kind of clipped it in a way because he had got introduced by the guy that sings that song, so he was kind of like, "Oh yeah, I got that song on my phone," and he kind of played it, which is cheesy if you
That's
ask
convenient.
me. But yeah,
Yeah.
That's Uh-oh.
you can throw it at me like Stone Cold.
Uh-oh.
Damn, Robert, you ordered some more beer?
Yeah.
Glinda's. Why not Josh on the go?
Josh on the go.
Is that still going on in Lockhart?
Huh?
Glinda's?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here, you're getting all nervous over here, Austin.
Uh-oh.
Do one of those shot things, you know. I'm just messing with you.
What were we saying?
guys.
So what? Can I ask you a question? Am I allowed to? I'm not taking over the podcast.
We're gonna be wrapping it up here in about
Come on.
about 15 minutes. Come on, guys, an hour show. I can't treat y'all any better than anyone else.
How much does it cost?
Come on.
What are you offering?
How much do you need?
I don't take US.
How much you need? Name your price.
Right.
I don't take US currency.
I have Bitcoin.
Hey, speaking of Bitcoin, whenever I was in Vegas, there was a dude who was like, "Hey, man, I got like 350,000 Bitcoin. I could trade you right now." And like, I think he was talking about trying to get money to go gamble. Because like, you can't really transfer it over. Why'd he get silent?
I don't know. Oh, we're listening to you, bro.
That was crazy. Like, people are that desperate to gamble.
Because you're desperate. I'm
You
got
not
an addiction.
desperate. Dude, I spent $100. That's it.
What do you think about Trump sharing misinformation?
What do you think about
Tell me when.
CNN sharing misinformation?
So, I don't like CNN.
Tables have turned.
I don't like CNN. Yeah, Trump shared a edited video of Joe Biden, the Despacito clip that I just told you about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he shared a version of it was Biden playing "Fuck the Police," and he like shared it on his Twitter.
Who, Trump did?
Yeah,
Yeah, Trump and his Twitters.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
do you wish he
Trump.
would tweet less?
no. I love the
It's
tweets.
funny.
It's funny.
It's
Come
getting
on.
people's skins.
Somebody told me they're all like,
Austin said it. Politics is too serious.
yeah.
Like, no, it's fun. I mean, I like Trump. He cracks me up. He's funny. I don't get what the hype is. It's because it's not the left's president. That's why they don't like him. But I mean, you got Kamala Harris on. She goes on and interviews and brags about smoking weed, and you got Joe Biden talking the crazy talk he talks. It's okay, but whenever Trump does it, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Oh please, you're sore losers.
Good old
Cut it out.
hypocrisy of the left.
And they're right, both sides, but that's how it goes.
He's all, but I'm for the right.
But I'm for the right.
Best barbecue in Caldwell County.
Well, I won't say Caldwell
My
County anymore.
barbecue.
I was about to say his barbecue. If you haven't had his barbecue,
I said best barbecue
Guys,
in Caldwell
call me
County.
up. $10
Under
a
the
plate.
choices: Blacks, Smitty's, Kreitz, Chisholm Trail.
You're limiting the choices.
Oh, I mean,
Restaurants.
I can say, my fucking barbecue.
Which barbecue company supports Trump? No, I'm just saying. I'm messing.
Chick-fil-A don't barbecue.
Fucking Bill Miller. Bill
It
Miller.
will. I'm messing with you.
We're going to Rudy's because it's the worst barbecue.
I see you're trying to get off politics, Austin. That's why I brought it back up.
No, I mean, like, take a break it up.
All
best
right.
barbecue.
And City Market's involved in it too, and Luling Barbecue.
I've never been to the Luling.
That was good.
City Market, bro.
City Market?
Kills Lockhart.
Never
I'm
been
sorry.
to City Market.
Shout out to all my
Let's not
Luling
get
boys.
crazy. I don't know about kills Lockhart, but it's good.
Well, yeah.
I like Thumper's barbecue.
move to
Shout out
Luling then.
Thumpers.
I should. I don't like the way it
Go to
smells.
Luling then.
Luling smells
Fuck
weird.
Thumpers.
And plus, they already don't like me. Oh, Thumpers, bro.
They deliver. They're lumber delivers too.
They deliver 2x4s to homes.
Hey, Josh posted on Facebook. Green Mesquite Barbecue in San Marcos. They have
Josh Russell?
Yeah, I guess
Have
they're
you
gonna open
gotten
up a
time
store.
Green mesquite.
It's out of Austin. I mean, it's not bad. It's kind of like Bill Miller's. But he posted it, and I was like, shake my fucking head, dude. You come from the barbecue capital of Texas, and you're going to sit out there and, like, promote other people's barbecue. Like, come on. This dude said Lexington barbecue. That's not in Caldwell County.
I've never heard of it.
City Market has bugs.
You never heard of Lexington?
Has bugs.
City Market has bugs. Tell them to call me. I can take care of that.
I mean, before Mad Jack's moved, that was killing Lockhart.
Yeah, I never been there either.
Mad Jack's was good.
Aren't they up
Twisted
in,
brisket.
was it North Dakota?
It's in Cloudcroft, New Mexico.
Oh, New Mexico.
Yeah. It's only 10 hours away. Y'all want to go?
Roswell?
We need to
10
roll
hours
around
away.
New Mexico.
I'm waiting for the stimulus check, and then I can afford it.
I'm waiting for the second one to come.
Do y'all think we're going to get another one?
No.
Fuck
Democrats
no.
aren't going to let that happen.
Because Nancy said, crazy Nancy.
What's behind that?
be on $1 trillion.
They keep sneaking little things
You
attached
already
to
know. See, look at you.
Yep. They don't want, she wants her way.
You already know. The Democrats, those sneaky Democrats.
Rats.
it. Both sides,
Sneaky
remember?
rats.
Both sides,
Damn, hey,
remember?
your two buddies that you brought
We
onto
care.
the show, like, they're haters.
They are.
Javier and Andrew?
Those are my hater friends.
God.
I don't know who Andrew is.
I haven't heard a positive thing from these fuckers.
I don't know who Andrew is, but
I know.
Javi's.
At least share the fucking post before you start talking shit. God damn, this is our podcast.
I claim Javi. That one's mine.
I know Andrew.
Andrew's all on fucking Robert
Hey,
G.
dude, we've been waiting on somebody to like say something negative about our show, and because we get like good reviews, and we've never had. You don't truly make it until you have somebody talking shit about you. So
That's exactly it. Nasty Nancy.
Nancy, she's nasty.
So is Nancy the new Karen? Or is Karen the new Nancy?
Fucked up ass going to a fucking going to a
What do you
beauty
think about
salon.
that?
Hey, she was set up.
Andrew's
she was
the
set up.
What do you
best.
think about that?
Nancy Pelosi.
Get that shit, Andrew.
Come on, man.
Andrew needs to talk some shit. He's our #1 top fan.
Hey, so let me ask: is Trump a racist?
I think he's a closet racist,
Trump-
if you can
Trump's,
call it that.
Well, I mean, don't we all?
Trump's everybody's drunk uncle.
Whoa.
Don't we all like Trump?
You hear that, guys?
You know what I said?
Robert's a closet racist.
I feel like Trump's like everybody's drunk uncle.
First he
that just
voted
speaks what
Obama,
he
now
wants
he's a
to say.
closet racist. I don't know
I
who
mean,
this guy is.
I can honestly give respect to the man for the fact that he can say whatever the fuck he wants and he don't give a fuck what he says.
Who?
Trump.
Austin? Oh, well, that's right about yourself.
Like I've heard people they're all like yeah, well, like I like Trump because he says whatever the fuck he wants, and like I'm like, yeah, well, so does all my friends,
right?
but I don't think they should
But
be president.
There
You
he's
know what I mean?
he did.
Like, do you guys think that like the top guy in this country, which kids, I want to be president someday, blah blah blah, don't you think he should behave in a certain way, like act presidential?
carry himself in a certain
like
way.
A politician.
I want
Not like a politician. Carry himself. If you go to Whataburger, you order a sandwich and be like, "Hey, what's up, motherfucker? What you want to eat?" You're gonna be like, "Nah, I'm gonna go somewhere else."
Go to Austin. Yep.
Good.
I'll be like, "Hey, what's good, blood? You want that motherfucking burger or what, cuz?" You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want something different. You're gonna see it in a different way. You're gonna be like, "That's not Whataburger, bro. This is home food. This is what I'm
You know
comfortable
what, Austin?
with."
You stumped me. Good point. You know what I'm gonna say?
If I was
Come on.
president and I said, "You know what? We're just gonna grab him by the pussy."
He wasn't president when he said that.
I mean,
He was
Bill
very
Clinton,
well on his way.
Bill Clinton definitely has one under his desk while he was
what
president.
I say now
Let's vote his
carries
wife in.
on with
Hey.
me for the rest of my life. So
Hey, if you
everything
were-
I say on this podcast will forever be with me for the rest of my life. So I have to think about the things that I say right now
Cancel
that
culture.
could carry with me.
If you were president and you had Hillary as your wife, wouldn't you have someone under your desk?
Oh
as
my
well?
God, dude.
Somebody
If you're
else?
Trump and you had the money you had, the power you had, wouldn't you be grabbing him by the pussy too? I mean, the guy's a rock star. Come on now.
rock star.
So,
What
Guy's
kind
a
of
rock
rocks?
star.
so
That rock.
you think Trump does drugs?
Do I think Trump does? I don't know. Shoot, I don't know.
Do you think? Not you. Do you know? Do you think?
I mean, this is just talking.
I seriously don't know. I mean, I'm sure. I know what Joe Rogan says.
Yeah.
So,
But
okay,
I
let me
don't
ask you
know.
this. So the crazy thing, what some people think is crazy, some others may not. But the crazy things that he says, whether he was president or not,
Like
whether
what?
he had money, just anything,
Like what?
any crazy.
Like
You
what?
trying to get definite. Any crazy thing.
I'm serious. I'm being totally serious.
Okay,
Grab him by the pussy.
Well, at a rally, at his campaign rallies when he was,
Okay.
back in the old days, he used to take him out back and rough him up. And then I felt like what started happening? People started getting roughed up at Trump rallies, getting
Who's-
punched in the face. Females started getting punched in the face.
Who's getting rough right now? All those peaceful protesters.
Hey man, you're getting off the fucking trails here.
Who, Joe?
Okay.
It makes a point.
Yeah. But I mean,
Trump has a mouth on him too, but so do those Democrats because especially because they're desperate.
That was not the question though. I
Okay,
was asking. Okay, we said he wasn't president when he said grab him by the pussy, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel like? Like, how does that make you feel that the person that you support as current president and future president, in your eyes, like, what does that make you feel?
He got busted on camera saying things that everyone else says.
Just like, everybody else is like, when I knew
Locker room
years
talk?
back,
Like,
stuff with
well, you don't think Obama talked like that?
personally,
Yeah.
I mean, I
Michelle
think
talks like that.
I'm
He's
asking.
super respectful. He's a very
I'm
respectful
asking
man.
because
he's super professional.
I'm asking because of the way that people see him and the way
He just
that
got
the
busted on
supporters.
camera because
Okay,
he's a celebrity.
Everybody's a human. They say certain things and they do certain things, and you can do whatever you want as a human, but there's repercussions and consequences for those things.
Yes, every action has a.
Exactly.
Right?
So
Okay. He's president.
he's president now.
So did him good.
let's touch on something real quick. Before we go.
These
Oh,
nuts.
come on, let's go another 30. Come on, this is good.
All right, he's asking for it. Trump's
Come on.
relationship to
Let's
Jeffrey.
get some hearts
Jeffrey
up there if
Epstein.
you want us to go
You
for
tell me about his
30
relationship with
minutes.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Get them hearts
I
out.
can't do
Tell me
40
about
more
Clinton.
minutes.
Get them hearts
I gotta
out.
go to bed.
Oh yeah. Clinton, no doubt.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Clinton was logged on the Lolita Express. Big surprise. Big surprise.
What's Trump's relationship with her?
Oh, he's about to say it. Trump was on the Lolita Express.
I didn't say that.
Or
Why are you giving this stuff away? We can't let people know that Trump was on that.
Or at
Come on
the
now.
Epstein.
Know how he whenever he finally got arrested on federal charges, how he
Who?
came out Epstein,
Okay.
and Trump came out and just distanced himself right away. I don't know. I haven't spoken to him in
Yeah,
15
same.
years, whatever. Which is what any smart man would do.
Mm-hmm.
But back in the day, oh yeah, he's such a terrific guy. It's said that we both like the same interests in women, which are on the young side.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's like, whoa, dude. Like, okay, two contradictory things.
Mm-hmm.
So was he? I know quite a bit. Go ahead, keep on talking.
Oh, you know quite a bit.
I know quite a bit.
Oh,
Go ahead, Obama.
Oh, damn.
No, go ahead, keep. I'll chime in.
Go sick. I didn't know. This is
Okay,
new to
so
me.
they're
This is
saying
new to me.
that-
Seriously.
So they're saying there was 2 instances where he was at Epstein's house at a pool party, and then did he visit Epstein Island? Pinkies up.
He did not.
Or he was on the plane?
Trump?
Yeah.
There's no record
There's
of
no
him
record of being on a
visiting
train.
Epstein Island
Okay, so
or on the plane.
okay.
Trump owns his own plane. He don't need to go on his own plane.
Yeah. He don't need to own his own. He don't.
He don't need to go on someone's plane.
He could have flew his own plane to
Good
Little
for his
Saint,
own plane at Pedophile Island.
Little
Yeah,
St.
that's
Jeff's.
That's true. Never mind.
Yeah.
So what's the point you're making? Oh, it's him keeping his distance.
No. I just
Him keeping his
I just
distance?
asked what you think about the relationship, but you said you weren't really aware of the subject.
Well, I mean, these are celebrities. They're wealthy. They're the elites. I mean, they're on a whole different level than all of us. They all have their relationships.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I've lived in Lockhart most of my life. I know a lot of people. Doesn't mean I'm best friends with them, but I know them. That's how it works. I mean, they have their network. They have their people. They have their connections. Everybody's connected to everybody, just like the Clintons are and everyone else, Obamas and everyone. I mean, and the smart political thing to do is to keep your distance. Obviously, a bunch of crap came out that no one really, probably they thought was really going to come out. I mean, what can you? I mean, we're not. I don't know. What can we do?
Yeah, I saw because I saw the Jeffrey Epstein Filthy Rich on Netflix. It's a really good if you haven't
I've
checked
seen
it
it.
out. It's
I've seen
okay.
it. I've even seen
Look at you over here
Michelle's.
pulling the Trump. I'm not aware of that.
Well, they say that on that.
I think they said they might have said that.
They didn't.
That
What
he
they
had
did
just,
is
like,
they try. I think second and third episode they try to make it seem like
Well,
Trump was
yeah,
part
'cause
of
they
it.
have
It turned out
pictures
he had just
together.
bought one of Trump's houses.
Yeah,
or something.
yeah,
It's like, oh, but of course Netflix. Come on,
Yeah, so
they're the one with the pedophilia on
cuties.
it.
Yeah, right.
Please.
That's another thing too. Like whenever
They're
I
left-
watch
left-leaning.
like documentaries like that, and I'm like, this is supposed to be like explosive like info and news and stuff, and I'm like if people didn't want you to know, people that high and those
Right.
high places didn't
Right.
want you to know, it wouldn't be on here.
Right.
You know
They
what I mean?
control those
Yeah.
outlets.
So
right?
I'm kind of just like, I kind of watch it all, and I kind of take it with grain of salt. But
right.
I mean, it's still interesting.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by that whole Jeffrey Epstein story. Like,
Yeah.
dude, the guy got away with just because he was loaded with money, and
Right.
like, where did he get his money from? He fucking
In a black book.
Yeah,
It's a thing now. I mean, this is something.
And then that fucking creepy ass lawyer, Alan Dershowitz.
Uh-huh.
He's like, I'm just like, dude.
What happened to Ghislaine Maxwell? Was she dead yet?
Yeah, what happened with her?
She's locked up right now.
Is she supposed to come out and
I thought she was supposed
confess?
to say names like weeks back.
Well, they released a
Trump's my brother.
Trump's my brother.
and
all the Trump supporters. That's okay. We all have that one sibling.
It's just a crazy story.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Did you hear about that Breonna Taylor? They're gonna pay him out. The family.
Yeah, she won the family.
What do you think about that?
I mean, rightfully so. I feel like.
How was it rightfully?
I mean, from all the stuff that I've heard, she shouldn't have died. From what I've heard, it seems like she got caught in the crossfire of some stuff that didn't involve her.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't looked too much into it. Although that's what all of the stuff is centered around, like the NBA stuff and all of that.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you have some information I haven't heard of, feel free.
Well, no, just how they're saying that of course she was wrongfully shot, but they're awarding her family millions of dollars for this. But they had the warrant, the no-knock warrant. They have what do you call it? Police cams showing that they announced themselves, even though they didn't technically have to announce themselves. They announced themselves.
Yeah, I've heard some of that stuff. And then also that I heard that they knew that a guy that he was staying there, the boyfriend, that he was licensed to carry and all of this stuff, that they knew that he was going to be armed.
Yeah. It sucks that she died. It did, but it's like, are they awarding the money because that's the new thing to do to kind of smooth everything over, or I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
I don't know enough about it.
Yeah. Nothing.
I don't know. What do you think about Black Lives Matter?
I don't know nothing about it.
You know nothing about it? You support it?
I support Black Lives Matter, the movement, by just saying
not organization,
by just saying Black Lives Matter. I support that because they do, right?
Mm-hmm. Do you support All Lives Matter then?
I mean,
what is the definition of all lives matter compared to?
There's no definition. It's what it's saying. All lives matter.
If you're just asking me if I support that simple sentence, and yes, I do.
Cool.
Now, if there's a movement behind that, like if I go to Twitter and I type in "All Lives Matter" after this fucking show, and it's all full of white supremacists, motherfucker, you're coming back next week.
Well, see, that's what my question is because the like you said, the sentence "all lives matter" is yes, mm-hmm. Of course, all lives matter, mm-hmm. But the way that Black Lives Matter is being said and in the way is totally different than how people are saying. So, all lives matter compared to Black Lives Matter. The definition to you,
definition to me,
comparing one to the other, because you got to say that all lives matter would have never come around if Black Lives Matter would have never been said, right?
Well, I mean,
it's like saying Michelob's better than Modelo. Nobody would have ever said that until somebody would have said this.
Well, that's because if I say this life matters more, it's because I like this more.
It doesn't necessarily say that this life matters more.
I don't support one more than the other. I support them equally. I'm not going to call out Black lives. I care about Hispanic lives, like especially Hispanics. I'm Hispanic. No, I'm just kidding. Hispanics, whites. I mean, dude. I mean, if I was a Black Lives supporter, I could turn around and just call you out as a white man and say they're the problem. Let's get them because that's exactly what they're doing. And it's not fair. I could turn around and say the reason why you're successful and your family before you're successful is because you're all privileged, and that's because you're all white. Give me everything you owe.
I've heard that my whole life.
Yeah, that's why I don't support that movement because that's what they support. Yeah. No, all lives matter. I support Austin Bertram being white as much as I support anyone who's black and Hispanic because we're Americans.
But that's why I said which Black Lives Matter, because I mean it's sad as it is to say there's two different ones.
Black Lives Matter?
There's an organization, the Black Lives Matter.
There's an organization that is
there's a Black Lives Matter.
That is
if you go to the Black Lives Matter, type it in, they have a list of what they're
objectives.
For. Yeah, their objectives. It's like they're supporting they want God.
I feel like this guy over here. I feel like this guy plays like he don't know. He's like, "Oh, tell me about it, you."
I really don't. I didn't know there's different Black Lives Matter. Educate me, because I'm a dumb Trump
That's what I'm saying. It's like you say, like people look at me and say, like, I'm the problem. That's right. The Black Lives Matter organization. But the people behind the movement are not for only Black Lives Matter. They're behind the movement of the equality being treated by
Would you say
policing, right?
Would you say that's unfair for a movement that's trying to do it right is being associated with a movement that's not doing it right?
I mean, they could have put a different name on it. I mean,
I feel like with all
to
these,
make
like,
it
supporters.
to make it super explanatory for everybody. But I mean, equality. You can say equality can mean everything. Equal in math, equal in fucking level, equal in a whole bunch of things. But when you say one thing and you know where your heart is, that's all that matters, really. Right?
I feel like it gets.
It's not a matter of, oh, he supports this thing, so we got to figure out something else on this side to support that goes against that or that makes it level or whatever. You know what I mean? And not hating against people saying all lives matter, because I understand that all lives do matter. But
I mean, it goes back.
Yeah.
It goes back to, when people say that black people are being targeted in the streets by cops. Like, it goes back to that. Like, if you don't believe that, then you're not going to agree with the Black Lives Matter, because the Black Lives Matter, the saying and the movement focuses on why do Black Lives matter? Why do not all lives matter? Well, black people are being targeted right now.
Why are they being targeted?
They're the one. Yeah. And I'm just saying, like, if you believe that, then if you don't believe that,
I
then
think white people are being targeted.
You're not gonna get the black. Come on, man. Give me a break.
Yeah, no.
I'm being serious.
I mean, videos on Facebook of white people walk in and get hit in the head.
Since Black Lives Matter started up.
Yeah.
Like, white people are the threat.
Which was in.
Or the.
What do you mean? Which was in?
When did that start? Black Lives Matter.
Whenever Black Lives Matter. I mean,
when
they're attacking white people.
When who?
When Trayvon Martin was killed.
Oh God.
That's when. No. I'm just saying that's when it started, because he said that white people have been targeted since Black Lives Matter started.
Hey, you need to cough into your shirt.
I was just saying they started whenever Trayvon Martin was murdered.
John David said that.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's allergies.
Black Lives Matter. We're Democrats. We're
Oh,
conservatives.
damn. Here we go.
Well,
we're
I
making
figured
progress.
since we're good friends, I'd join him since he's voting Obama.
Damn it.
Dude, I never knew you voted Obama.
Oh,
Yeah, I told you.
damn. Honeymoon is over.
You hear that? You hear that, Javi?
All lives matter.
Yeah,
So-
I don't stand for. I mean, I stand for Black Lives, but I don't stand for the Black Lives movement. Like,
You wouldn't put that on your bumper?
Black Lives Matter? No, not even all lives matter. That's silly.
Do you think it's that, not necessarily speaking for yourself, but do you think people are against that for the fact of that they see it for only what it says? Excuse me, but for what it says is Black Lives Matter, so they think only Black Lives Matter.
Nope.
Or do you think people see it and like, oh, we understand the movement, because it's not just black people that are getting mistreated by police. There's also Hispanics. There's also Asians. There's also white people. I mean, there's a huge. There's statistics out there that show the race that has been taken by police. The lives of the. You know what I mean? I'm fucking confusing myself now. It's not all higher and much higher than everybody else sees it to be.
They're saying that the number of black people are being killed is higher than what it actually is. Yeah,
there's
There's
statistics.
only been 9 black people who have been killed by cops, and there's been like way over 9 white people have been killed by cops this year.
And it's in the way.
Ben Shapiro.
Oh, come on. While you're at it, go ahead and
subscribe to Ben Shapiro. He's moving to Tennessee.
There's some wet ass pussy in here. There's some wet ass pussy. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house.
Yeah, I mean, if Black Lives Matter, if their actions actually stood for things that I supported, like protesting peacefully, I would probably support them. Like George.
Do you think it's the Black Lives Matter is the ones that are protesting aggressively and turning it into an aggressive thing?
Who knows? But you blame the media for all that stuff.
It's the Antifa jumping in with the Black Lives Matter.
Every time I see his right, it's a bunch of white people.
Yeah, a bunch of Karens and
fighting to oppress themselves.
So now we can all collectively say that we know that it's not the people that are out there trying to do good that are creating the violence and creating the aggression between colors, which is fucking stupid for the first part, but it's the people that are collectively in a group that are trying to create chaos.
Yeah.
In the same way that Trump supporters are out supporting Trump, and then you see some KKK people out there, in that exact same way, I hope we could agree that most people in those Trump rallies are not racist and KKK supporters or people, but they're actually true Americans who believe in freedom.
Well,
in the exact same way.
There's fine people on both sides.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right?
You agree with somebody who I truly respect.
Like in Charlottesville?
Exactly.
Find people on both sides.
100%.
Wow.
It's hypocrisy at its finest. I'm telling you.
Next question:
Send your
where do you
Black
hide
Lives
your tiki torch?
I don't get it.
Dude, don't let this dude stoke you up.
Charlottesville. They were marching with tiki torches.
Oh, yes.
Be
Yes.
white
I can't
power.
tell you where I had that.
I have a perfect
I
question.
paint white face.
And not to me being white, this is not racial at all. But the wall,
Sad you have to
Build
say
it.
that.
I know it is
Come on,
because
man.
I don't give a fuck what people think about me.
You shouldn't.
But for people to see me as a white guy asking a bunch of Mexican dudes this, but the wall and the support from the Trump crowd and the Trump supporters, but
Americans.
do a lot of people know that the wall has been built before Trump came into?
A fence wall?
Yeah, I mean
That's cute.
I mean the steel fence that's between Mexico and the United States,
Which,
that
Democrats
started in
supported
California,
before.
and I actually have friends that were building on it in Laredo.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is the stance on that? Because I seen,
It's not working. A fence doesn't
I
work.
mean, I hear people like yelling racial slurs, like "Oh, Mexicans go back! Oh, build the wall!" This and that.
How mean.
Is,
Not cruel.
I mean, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's been there before. But then you have these ugly people that are saying these racial
Democrats
slurs.
were in office, it was perfectly okay.
Right.
But now there's Republican and someone who's Trump, who everybody hates.
When
now
Obama
it's not
when
okay.
Obama gave speeches saying we need to send illegal immigration is a problem, it was Democrats are clapping. Trump says it. He's a racist.
Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, gosh.
What's the other guy?
The
The
other
other guy.
Democrat.
Bill Dance. You don't know who Bill
Is it
Dance
Mitch?
is?
Just like
I get confused.
it's only because Trump did it. Now it's a problem.
Majority
it's
leader.
because people emotionally do not like Trump.
You know what CI stands for?
How much of the wall has
Cocaine in America.
How much of the wall has been built? Isn't it like 140 miles of it?
Yeah,
Which-
you know that.
Which I want that wall built, and Trump's going too small.
I mean, there's portions.
Do y'all want to walk between?
There's portions that have been built, and there's gaps.
And it's because
between.
there's a lot of private property that's owned that they have to go across, and then the view that's being fought and all that stuff.
I'm pretty sure if I worked like border security, I would have more of an input on the wall. But dude, to be honest, I don't give a fuck right now.
I
You know what
100%
Like,
do. I care.
I just don't see it. Okay,
I do.
So,
Okay.
getting into the tail end of this and stuff, and I know we gotta.
There's a tail end.
The beginning.
I know y'all,
Episode.
but this leaves open for y'all's
Future
return.
episodes.
Oh, shit, we'll come back.
Welcome.
How much does Trump's presidency and Trump being the president affect your everyday, normal, daily life?
You want to go? Go ahead.
How does it affect my life?
Yeah, like him being the president, as opposed to like if Joe Biden takes over. Like how much does it
My
affect?
taxes
like,
for one,
like,
my paycheck.
Like you waking up in the morning, going to work, taking your lunch, going home to your kids, doing
Mm-hmm.
practice, whatever y'all do. How much does it affect your everyday, normal, average daily life?
Dang. I don't know.
Really? You don't know?
It-
Okay, so go ahead.
Well, I just want to feed off of that. So, off yours.
So it affects my life because as an American, as a conservative, there's a conservative and a Republican in office, so it gives me peace about my future and the economy.
So it helps you sleep at night.
It helps me sleep at night. When you have someone like, people are scared that Trump's going to push that button to cause the war. I don't feel peace at having someone like Joe Biden who can't talk, can't think, can't remember anything he's saying, doesn't even know what he's running for. It doesn't help me sleep at night with that. I've definitely noticed a difference in the economy. Ever since Trump's been president, I've noticed a difference in my income, in my career, in my business. It's obvious the numbers are there. The economic.
So when Trump became president, you got a raise or what?
Shoot, a little bit after that. No kidding.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah.
because our business depends on people paying for our services. So
Right.
yeah, people who are bringing home more money, so
When
they
the-
want
when
that
the co-
luxury of a pest control service.
Yeah, the economic confidence was up. It was high. The Dow was up. The economy was great. That affects everything. How people spend money. Whenever the economy's not doing so well, they're going to hold on to their money because they're not safe. They're not comfortable with it. It affects people, especially people who, who really can notice it. It does affect me.
Nice.
Don't want Joe Biden on there.
You don't want Joe Biden's
America.
America.
It's gonna raise my taxes.
Harris Biden.
I want to spend my money, not give it to the government. No, thank you.
But we need taxpayers' dollars to run the government, right?
We need less government.
Well, It has its places. I'm definitely a supporter of the government. I believe there's a place for the government because we need security. We don't want to defund the police.
Oh, definitely not defund the police.
So then we need the government.
What do you think defunding the police means?
Defunding the police.
Come on, man. I said tell him. This is a 30-minute discussion.
That's what it means. Defunding the police.
Let's get into it.
Defunding the police. That's what it means.
mean,
what else would that mean?
Everybody's got to understood to their personal aspect of what defunding the police means, but then there's like a real life.
Doesn't Joe own his own business? I need a raise. Give yourself a raise, dude.
I guess Predator just got kicked out of the scene.
Predator.
Defund the police. I say more funding for the police.
So what were you saying? What does defund the police to you mean then?
Yeah, like Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
I
listen to too much Joe Rogan, so they need more training.
Right.
Dude,
Defund police
that,
means defund the police.
Like that, what was the latest one? Jacob Blake. Dude.
Oh, okay.
I feel like the 7 times in the back. I feel like that those cops did like almost like, you know, and of course it's easy to say watching from my fucking phone. Dude, I would have jumped. I would have like, fuck the gun. I would have jumped on his back and just like rear naked choke, fell backwards, fucking hooked him and subdued him. Right, but it's easy for me to say.
You would have won the whole MMA fight then.
Oh, Joseph Blake is
Jacob Blake.
Oh, Jacob Blake.
Yeah, he's the one.
The white guy with an AR. Or?
No, that's Kyle Rittenhouse.
Oh, Kyle Rittenhouse. Okay, Jacob. Where it's like a white person name.
Yeah.
How crazy?
I would have filmed it and got a bunch of likes.
Shot in the back.
Yeah, 7 times. How crazy is it that there's all these things like he's like Kyle and I'm like, oh, I want to get onto that too. Oh, I want to get onto this too. Like how crazy that there's all this. Why is there all of this shit going on right now? Like, it seems like never before. Like, when I was growing up, it didn't seem like there was so much division from the right and the left.
Yeah.
It seems like it's at
everybody
an
besides
high.
Robert, because Robert's old as fuck.
It just seems like it's at an all-time high right now. Like, right and the left, fuck you. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Because you got a bunch of, was it
media
generation? Is it Gen X who are just
media, internet.
The council
people are not talking to people face to face.
They're not doing this.
We don't have the communication that we have anymore.
It's easier to put these comments like that, and it makes you hate each other more than actually reason with each other.
The way I see this is like society doesn't have the backbone that our parents had, or the backbone that we had. I mean, growing up, I used to go to lunch, and I would enjoy going to lunch with my friends in school because we would sit and talk.
Yeah.
I mean, what would we talk about? I couldn't tell you, but I mean, we would talk. I go to lunch now with my friends, and I'm part of the problem because I sit there on my phone.
Media is the problem.
I mean, it's not even like I said. I'm not into politics or like really in going into media, bro. I get stuck on watching fucking videos on Facebook for hours.
Yeah.
Just to captivate. I think what it is to captivate my attention. But whenever I'm done with that, giving that my attention to that, I can just change it and go to something next instead of having a real conversation.
Right.
And I'm able to escape from a conversation that I don't want to be in.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, I mean, I guess it is, like you said, it is different for you because you were raised in politics. So, like, it was all around you. You're over it. Like, I mean, I get it. But politics to me I love politics. It's fun. I love getting debates. I love talking about this stuff. And if you prove me wrong and I'm dumb and I fall back on my heels, well, that's good because I just learned something.
Yeah.
And it's my choice to learn from it and get better at it and hear you, or get emotional about it and scream at you that Trump's best. Trump's
How long have you been wearing heels for?
You know what? There's too much.
Can't tell you that.
Hey, you know what? There's too much of like. You dig your heels in the fucking ground and you're not moving.
Right.
No, dude. Like stand there like a normal person and you know, like that's how I am. Like if there's something I'm missing, inform me.
Right.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
Humility is you know, I mean, feeling uncomfortable. Like even today, like I was kind of nervous. You know, I mean, next week we're gonna hit 100 episodes, right?
Right.
But cool. Robert was like, "Can we come on?" Thank you.
Yeah.
Robert was like, "Can we come on?" And I was like, "Oh, what do you want to talk about?" And he was like, whatever y'all want to." I was like, bullshit, dude. I know what the fuck we should talk about,
because
right?
honestly, I didn't want to come here just talking about straight politics. Like
I did.
That's boring. Like
I knew.
I was looking forward to it just because like I've never done this, you know, and it's good.
Instead
of just being like this, you know.
I was telling James and Crystal before y'all came, and I was like, well, I was really telling Crystal, I was like, this is just going to be a political episode. And I was like, I know that's what it's going to be because because James is heavy in it. Y'all guys are heavy in it. And we punch and throw some blows and we'll talk shit back and forth in the comments or private messages or whatever. But I mean, it was coming, and there's still time that we can still keep continuing to talk about it and bring y'all back on, or maybe even have Daniel on here to where James could fight him toe to toe. I mean, have a debate with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I saw The Social Dilemma on Netflix. It's like a documentary. It's like
I started watching it last night.
Yeah, dude, it's so good. And
then went to Cobra Kai.
while I was watching it, like I saw my notifications and like I intentionally ignored my phone because like of what the shit they were saying. And dude, it's crazy because I felt like I wasn't paying attention, and they were just like, "Hey, like fucking swipe me, look at me."
Right.
Once they get that attention, and then other shit starts popping up.
Right.
You know, it's crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
I mean,
AI wouldn't be in that.
That's what they do. They're designed to have your attention.
Yeah,
you know?
it's all about business, all about money. I mean,
I think it's a
conservatives, we love capitalism. That's how it works. It's a disease.
Yeah,
Because you literally
sickness.
like, I want to grab my phone so much right now.
I mean, what is it called? Whenever you whenever they say that you can't go to sleep because of the color of the screen and watching the screen, and it's really along the lines of like brainwave synchronization because your brain likes the pixelation and the
turn it off.
Yeah, but dude, it's an addiction. It really is.
It releases.
I mean, I see.
Dopamine.
I got a coworker that I work with. This motherfucker stays on his phone, and I'm like, "Hey, dude, take a break. Have a conversation with me."
Yeah.
Oh, I was just on TikTok. Sit there and literally for the first 5 hours of our day just scroll through TikTok.
Right.
And just not have any concern for anybody around him, and has phone totally fucking turned up and is watching.
Yeah.
I'm driving, and he's like, "Hey, dude, check this video out." And I was like,
It's annoying.
I'm fucking driving, bro. Like,
And that's why
come on.
everybody's so at each other, because social media is like you're just constantly
dividing
pushed
us.
all this hate, this crap that's on you, so you're just building it all up, and then you want to go fight somebody.
It's odd. It's like road rage. It's like you're only talking crap and sticking the finger at people because they're behind this metal.
Yes,
that was me.
You know,
I'm with
same
road
thing,
rage, dude.
Same thing with media, but like if you're there in person, you're not gonna talk to them like that. You're not gonna flick them off in person,
dude. And
same thing with politics.
And that's the thing about road rage is what is it? It's like you're in a car next to me. I don't know who you are. I don't know what kind of crazy you are.
Mm-hmm.
I can flip you off,
Right.
and you're kind of crazy. You might get triggered.
Right.
Pull up at the light beside me. Pull over, shoot me in my fucking head just because I flipped you off.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know what kind of crazy somebody is. And even on social media, you can safely sit behind your screen and make an ugly comment to me, make an ugly comment to you.
Right.
But how do I know you're not going to go do all the fucking extra steps and research to come find out
Or
where I
not
live
just that.
and beat the shit out of me just because saying fuck Trump?
Yeah, not just that, but I mean, what if they're really going through something?
Yeah,
what are they venting? And then you're just like attacking them. That's why suicide's up high. It's like,
dude, communication, bro.
Yeah,
That's
if you get out and you call them like
lost
a
communication.
liberal or whatever, you know.
Yeah. Seriously.
Calm, you
It's
go
true.
home. According to Joe
seriously.
Rogan, the reason that road rage happens is because you're at a heightened sense of like what's going on. Like you realize that you're going 60, 70 miles an hour on the fucking freeway.
Yeah.
So you realize like the cost of fucking up. You know, like people I'm like, dude, do you realize like if you fucking just like fuck up, you're fucked, and about 2 or 3 people around you are fucked too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
like,
one thing about driving a company vehicle. You're like you're a target. So many times
Oh,
people are trying
bro.
to cut me off.
I constantly get called in at work. It's ridiculous.
Uh-oh.
all right, guys.
How about
Well,
that?
unfortunately, we gotta wind down this
How long is
roller
this?
coaster.
Wine
Almost
down.
2 hours.
Almost 2 hours.
This is a
dude.
good episode here.
Yeah. It's
I
gonna be
hope
a
we get the
bitch
most
to
views.
edit.
We're trying to hit a record here.
We're gonna get over like 5.
See what
That was
happens.
a good interaction. Yeah.
See what happens. You have.
So don't forget, guys, go over and like Dark Side of Mike.
Yeah. Right.
Thank you for everybody that joined us today. Next week is our 100th episode, actually. So me and Austin will be here
Congratulations.
hanging out. We might have a guest. We might not.
100 beers.
We'll
100
figure it out. It's
Oh.
definitely gonna be on Friday.
Yeah. Friday. Next
Yeah.
Friday. Santos
Next
gonna be bitching. Yeah, we all love each other. You know, me and this guy, me and these guys have nothing but respect for each other. We're not
For sure.
fighting. We're not calling each other names on the way out. And everybody should be more loving towards one another and just stop judging on opinions and perceptions and political stances.
Communicate, dude. Send a message, man.
Because
Send a
we're all
private message to
Americans
somebody. Be like,
at the
hey,
end
bro,
of the day.
I didn't understand how you were talking about this, and
Yeah.
maybe I misunderstood it.
Yeah. Or maybe you're just a fucktard. Thank you, Clayton. Thank you, Robert.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
thank
Thanks
y'all very
for
much
having
for
us.
coming.
Thanks for
Yeah.
having us.
I appreciate y'all very much.
As always, my name is James.
Yeah, it's Austin.
Well, holy shit! I've had too many drinks. I was waiting on something there.
Oh, just Amelia.
Flashbacks.
Well, we'll see you guys back here next week.
Oh man, I thought I fucked up because you were like looking at me. I was like, what the fuck?
I thought it was perfect.
Dude, that was fun.
Yeah, man. Stop this. Next week's show's gonna be a shit show. I can see it right now.
Why? Why do you say that?